buttons to hit to send the stream over to Thingamajig.
Discord has a birthday thing, apparently, because it says Discord's birthday.
I'm sure they're using it as a stunt to just sell you, like, additional shit which you don't need.
They're talking about Discord's birthday. Oh, I thought they were talking about, like, hey, it's your birthday. Have a thing for Discord.
No.
Because my birthday's Sunday, so...
Maybe. So, yeah, hello everybody, and welcome back to, legitimately this time, part 5 of, Spiritfarer. We're gonna be getting into work. I have our agenda of the day planned out from last time, and it looks like it's just going to be materials this time because, my to-do list is, bright jelly, tuna, lightning bottles, zinc, and ash trees. We might do some exploring, considering, last time we got the icebreaker.
What did we need?
Last time we got the icebreaker, and, I think we got about a lot of stuff to look over, so, yeah, it's just gonna be... I think the main goal is that we're going to basically harass our, 2 newcomers until we get our opals from them, because they are being, stingy jerks about that, and not giving them to us.
We need the coins. Actually, 3 or 4 of our guys haven't given us coins.
Are you sure it's not...
The owl guy hasn't. The owl guy hasn't.
Yeah, but we've gotten our opals from them.
The mobsters haven't. We may have gotten Astrid's, but we didn't get Astrid's husbands.
Are you...
So that's 3.
Are you sure that we didn't get our upgrade tokens from all of those guys?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all 3 of those guys we did not get upgrade tokens from. Anyway, what was it on the list of things we needed?
Bright jelly, tuna, lightning bottles, zinc, and ash.
Okay, well, bright jelly is going to be right here.
Come on, boot.
So, we can... We needed what? Bright jelly, zinc, ash. Zinc and ash are going to be over here.
Tuna. We're going to need to eventually figure out where tuna lives.
Yeah, we have no idea where to find tuna.
I mean, we got a lot of stuff to explore. We'll just do a lot of fucking fishing.
Fair enough.
Because my brain is saying that we might have the best luck finding it. My brain is saying it's out in the Arctic areas.
Could be.
Like, I don't think we spend a lot of time out there, and we barely done any fishing for, like, 3 parts. It's been a while. You and your random-ass plants. Well, how did you grow an old carpet anyway?
Mystery seeds.
Where are that?
Whenever we stop at Onion Guy, I buy all of his mystery seeds.
What kind of cut rate bullshit seller
is
is selling you this bullshit? Here's my garbage plant. Oh yeah, was this the thing that makes flour, like, really slowly?
Yes.
Oh, did we actually ever figure out the mystery of the fried chicken? Oh yeah, I think we did, because the next thing we have to do is, his feast idea.
It's specifically... Let me check. If we have it, it's gonna be somewhere in here. It's a specific kind of flour, I believe. Or, no, it was oil. That's right, it was oil. Because we have, the masher, I was able to make oil, and then we go oil, and we go chicken, chicken, and then we cook. That should make fried chicken.
I think A-Tool is probably just reminding us, hey, I want to plan this party, but I don't actually want to do any work for it.
No, he's actually wanting to know if we want to play the lightning in a bottle minigame, because we're in a thunderstorm. Which we do, because didn't she say we needed lightning in a bottle?
I'm pretty sure I hit yes.
Yes, you did.
Because I think it defaults to yes, I just wasn't paying attention, as per the usual. I did have a mini topic in mind, because I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. Which usually defaults to our, basically what were we playing this week topic.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you could just, like, guess what I've been doing all week as per usual.
The new Legend of Zelda game, except that's a lie.
That is a lie. I'm, still putting time into Elden Ring.
Gotcha. What have I been doing? I haven't really been playing video games this week. I have, I've been watching True Blood a lot this week. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, one of HBO's more remembered shows. How is it?
It's pretty good. I like it.
You're getting your gay fix out of it?
What am I?
You getting your gay character fix out of it?
I mean, kind of. There's like some gay characters, but the main character is a girl, and like she's torn between. It ends up like in the first season there's just one vampire, but then she ends up kind of like torn between two vampires. That was like where the show lost me for a bit, but then eventually did some stuff that like corrected that, and I was like, cool, I'm fine. I don't. But the show lost me for a bit when it was like, oh man, which vampire boy am I gonna pick? I was like, I don't fucking care. Pick one of them. They're both kind of assholes.
It's just very typical love triangle bullshit.
Yeah.
That actually leads into something that I could add to this, because for being a lack of TV shows, I actually picked like a really quirky idea that just came into my head out of nowhere that I don't think anyone's ever thought of for like 30 years.
Mm.
I decided to put some time into the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Oh wow, yeah.
And I have some odd feelings about it, because objectively it's a trash show, because Deke didn't really have a lot of money, but it's such a bizarre idea for a TV show, and it's an interesting interpretation of Mario, like, the character. Like, Mario's an actual character for once in his own story. That I kind of appreciate it, even though it's pretty awful.
Yeah, we need ash planks in order to build Mickey and that stuff.
Because the Super Mario Brothers Super Show is a hybrid sitcom and animated show, but not in the way that you would think that would go, because instead of it being like Lizzie McGuire, where it's both things are happening at the same time, they just dedicate the show to live action and animated sequences that are exclusive to each other, and the sitcom stuff is essentially really short sketches. Like, I think every episode has a total of like 5 minutes of like live action stuff that has nothing to do with the actual cartoon episode. It's wrapped around the cartoon episode, and every cartoon episode I think is like between 12 and 14 minutes.
Gotcha.
Oh, we're at the turtle.
Yeah, I figured she's on the way to where we need to go. I figured we might as well harvest, and then...
Oh, damn, did we only plant rocks in you?
This time. We didn't have any ash last time we saw her. In fact, I don't think the stuff she has on her currently is anything we need, but I was like, she's on the way. We might as well harvest her, and then...
Can we grow records? Oh, wait, I think I just opened the menu. Damn it, we have no ash logs. I guess
we don't have any ash logs right now.
I guess I'll just throw in, well, oak logs are more expensive. Even though I don't think we're ever gonna need it.
Aluminum, and we'll throw in... probably just more aluminum.
See ya, turtle.
She's gonna dive down, our boat's gonna start moving again.
And every other episode of that show also dedicates, like, in the show, about a minute and a half to advertising the next episode of the Legend of Zelda cartoon.
Oh, interesting.
Which is, again, very bizarre. He wants the corn dog for his super party.
Yeah, because it's for, these guys.
Did you feed him?
No, I didn't feed them. I'm gonna make french fries for them.
We already have french fries.
Oh, well then give them french fries.
God, you really love these fucks. Oh, I'm gonna drown him in a river. Well, apparently he doesn't like having his favorite food all the time. So here's
if they have pub food of any kind, give them pub food.
Here's comfort food.
That probably works.
I will unfortunately hug you because it's my job.
I already hugged them a little bit ago, so they probably don't need to hug.
Oh god, you're dying. Why didn't you say anything, you smug asshole? Oh god. Okay, gotta wait for the box. Come on. Well, you got tons of seeds and 3 bottles. And also a rock. The loveliest of rocks. But, beyond that, it is a very typical cartoon of the 90s beyond that, with a lot of dumb jokes, a lot of plots that do not make any fucking sense or even try to. And
Gotcha.
really dumb puns, like,
But yeah, we just need the tuna for the long quest. Head over to Bottom Line Corp. Oh, we can do that soon. We're near there.
yeah, I think a lot of these places are on the right side of the map that they want us to go to. We need to find that wood guy, or we might need the power-up to find the wood guy.
Build a smithy. Don't we have a smithy?
I mean, I could check the old building plans.
In a second.
Let's see. Apparently, we don't have the ability to build it.
Oh, okay. So it must be we must need to upgrade our ship in order to get it. Gotcha.
Oh, we're finally at the other thing.
Yes,
where's
this is
that
the
house?
jelly now.
Okay, which house needs to flag it?
Oh, that's not where we need to go. It's over here. We're looking at the wrong icon.
Whee!
Okay.
Well, I guess you can start it, considering that you
I
can't.
can't start the games when you have to talk to the person, but I can start it when I have to interact with the door. That's
Loophole! I think the example I was gonna go with was at one point they made a character called, like, Mark, Tween or Mark Twine.
Oh, gotcha.
Where it's just like, it's like that, where it's like very, very obvious references, but they change like one letter.
Definitely not Mark Twain.
Yes. The sitcom characters met Dracula twice, which was kind of funny.
But is he the brother of Jesus? I don't remember where that's from, but there's a thing where like Dracula's the brother of Jesus or something. or the Carmilla's the sister of Jesus. I don't. Essentially, a famous vampire character in some anime thing is the like actual sibling of Jesus for some reason.
Because Japan doesn't give no fucks about your religion.
They took a literary vampire that everybody knows, and did like and did a weird thing where they're the brother of Jesus, and I'll have to look it up.
I wouldn't really recommend it because the gags really aren't all that funny. Even though
I was gonna have to look up the where the brother of Jesus thing comes from with vampires. That's the thing I have to look up. I don't think I'm gonna look up the Mario show.
Yeah, I wouldn't really recommend it, but oddly enough, Deke had enough money to pump into it that they made 52 episodes of it, so it ran for a long time.
Ow.
I think I'm up to episode, like, 32 or something. Mostly just because I've been watching it on the side, because even I, like, stopped caring after a while. Time to go where we haven't trod before. Us, the 12-year-old girl. 12-year-old girl. This person seems oddly familiar. I don't know who the fuck. Who's that guy?
Yeah, so that flavor text down there is written by Stella. So this is the spirit we have to recruit. Anything else we can build on here while I'm looking?
Probably not, considering we need all those ash planks.
I was gonna say, I think we have. Oh, we don't have the chicken coop. That's right. We need ash planks for chicken coop. We need wool. I think we have the stuff for wool and cow.
Yeah, we should have plenty of wool. Well, okay, I guess you're gonna go up there.
I'm gonna go to the copper quick and get that done. You can get the wool done.
Yeah, I'll do that. Which one of you is the old loom?
It's underneath the building I'm currently in.
I'm in the exact wrong spot. Oh, hell yeah, we got 40 of these fucking things.
Yeah, we probably have a lot, seeing we just kind of accumulated over time because we have sheep.
I guess I'll just do this then. I'm gonna need to make the old blankets too, so this is gonna take a while. But yeah, my other topic was I've been plowing a lot more time into doing the optional high-level stuff since I finished all the dungeons of Elden Ring to my satisfaction. And the one thing I really want to talk about is that I made it all the way to the hidden hideaway of Elphael, which I'm gonna imagine anyone who's seen it is probably dying a little bit inside remembering that place. Because it is the fucking optional skill check of optional skill checks. It is the big daddy of places. And definitely the place that contains... I know people usually say this a lot, but probably actually one of the hardest boss fights that From Software has ever devised, like, legitimately. Which is, Melina Blade of Miquella, I think? It is the really famous one. And, I'm not gonna say I really did the boss fight because I just summoned my way through it, because Melina is insanely brutal.
Yep, I watched my friend play against her.
We
have a statue of her in our living room.
I mean, it's a good-looking design. It's just like... I mean, she could have been a really cool boss, but they gave her such a fucking gimmick that makes her, like, legit, like, near impossible. Even compared to, the Dark Souls 3 DLC 3-stage no-break fight, which was, in of itself, completely ridiculous. Because Melania is aggressive and has high health for what you would expect from a very, just a human-looking person. Because, in comparison to Lady Maria, Lady Maria was a human boss fight, and she did have a lot of health because she was basically just a person. She wasn't like a monster. But I
don't remember this person, Lady Maria.
Of the actual clock tower. She was in the Bloodborne DLC.
Oh, I haven't played that game, so that would explain it.
Okay, so what do you want, buddy? Oh yeah, we're fixing your affair? Oh, is it just at the store?
We're fixing his relationship. Yeah, it's right here.
Well, we can afford that. Why couldn't you buy this? You were literally like 10 feet from the guy. Okay, now the giving option is in the menu. I'm thinking in the menu.
Nope. Right here.
Well, it was in one of the menus. Ah!
So when you interact with them, they're all the way to the right.
Store. I need to drown my sorrow in shopping.
Let's see. Anything else over here? We might as well explore. See if there's anything we haven't gotten to.
I don't think there is. I think the only thing we didn't find was this key and the stuff we couldn't get to because of jumping.
Yeah, but we might be able to now, depending on what we need to get to it. This has been a long time since we've been here.
Whee! Okay, so the real dick move of Melania.
Okay, well, good job. You
What?
You walked past the unopened treasure chest.
Wait, there was?
Down, yeah, and then jump down so that you can't reach it. So we have to...
Well, I wanted to finish my story.
Yeah, finish your story.
Well, I can't. Now I have to focus.
Because I'm gonna overtake you and I'm gonna loot it.
I didn't even see that was in there.
Okay, so if we have the power to once we get the power to bounce off these things, we can get up there. Well, maybe I can get up there. Hold on.
I don't think you
the
can.
The air from there is probably gonna act like a fan and help propel us.
You could just, like... Wait,
Oh,
what?
you did it.
Okay. Oh, there's just treasure up here. We got pancakes! Woo! Pancakes! God, it really does annoy me that your character is just slightly faster than me. For, like, no reason.
We got sugarcane in a bottle.
And I think that's probably it.
Yeah, I think that's everything. Alright, let's head back.
Okay, so to kind of finish up, because like I said, it's not a huge story. So so she's aggressive, she has tons of health because this is like I'm pretty sure it's like the highest level area in the game. Because if you manage to do it, she's worth like I think like 360,000 XP if I remember correctly. Which even at my high level is worth like 2 level ups by itself. Her gimmick is that she can do a 1-to-1 heal off of every time that she hits you. And even if you block it. Which is incredibly insane. Because at that point you're basically, because it's seemingly 1-to-1, you basically have to perfect the boss fight. And she has weird fucking attack patterns and an incredible fucking like combo attack where she tracks and like can hit you four times separately 8 times on each one. And not only that, this is the one thing I actually didn't expect. If you manage to do that, keep up with her bullshit that long, you would, well, not to spoil it, you would think that it would be over by then, just because it's a straight up boss.
No, then she becomes a butterfly, and by butterfly I mean she gets awesome wings.
Yeah, that was fucking unexpected.
Wait. I came here on purpose. I need to talk to that guy.
Why? He's not gonna leave. The boat stopped specifically for him.
I didn't realize the boat would stop specifically for him. I thought it might just move by it. Okay, so first I want to check errands, see if there's anything. I want to get pear seeds, because like a bunch of things have asked for pears.
I have never seen pears before. What have you been looking at? Hey, 25 grand. Well, 22 and a half. That's nice. But we need that stuff.
Well, we probably don't need all of that.
So, yeah, on top of Melania being such a fucking hard ass of a boss, the unexpected part is that she has a phase 2. And it's a legit phase 2. You basically have to do Melania twice. And I would almost guarantee you, without a break. 6 grand? What the fuck does he want for 6 grand?
No, this is something we have. I bought. It's a ton of all the different seeds. Okay, so let's go buy now. Buy his mystery seeds, and I don't need any. Well, I'll buy some bottles because we need it to make glass.
Yes, we do. I mean, a few things have asked for glass. You probably would have been better off just like buying almost half of his supply.
No, I don't think nothing has asked for glass in a while, so I think we might be kind of like past the spot for most things asking for glass.
Oh,
I'll just keep them in stock.
I forgot the other part of it. Like, From Software knew what they were fucking doing with this, because on top of that bullshit, and also giving her aerial attack, so, like, she spends a lot of time in the sky where you actually, you know, can't hit her, which is fun. She also gains, in her repertoire, pretty brutal Scarlet Rot-based attacks. On top of that, which is the... Honestly, I would say is a worse status ailment than Death Blight. Which, I mean, you could have it, you could believe it one way or the other, because Death Blight is essentially the Basilisk thing, where if it fills up, you instantly die.
Gotcha.
But I would still say, like, the fact that you can barely find the healing item, I've never been able to find the recipe to get the healing items to fix it, so I never had the healing items to fix it. It is, like, in my opinion, it's the worst one. Just because it is like, it's the toxic status ailment, but they don't tie it into poison, so you, like, the poison stuff you get can't fix it. And that's really fucking annoying if you ever get, like, hit up by it, which in that boss fight is pretty fucking easy, so at the end of the day, like, even though I didn't really get the accomplishment, I do not feel bad for summoning my way through that, because it is a boss made entirely out of bullshit. Do we even have any nebula fiber?
I think we do have the stuff needed for nebula fabric.
Then let me go! I'll get it in the loom! Ah! I can't move, I'm trapped.
Alright, go do the nebula fabric stuff. I'm gonna check on everybody's food quick.
So yeah, I've kind of hit the end of the game because my plan was I wanted to clean up all of the content up until the last area of the game because I wanted to basically wait for the DLC to come out and play that without doing another character and replaying the whole game. I got a few things left in the consecrated snowfield that I want to do, but after that I'm probably going to call it and move on to my backlog, because Elden Ring has absorbed like a majority of my free time the last 3 weeks. And I mean, I loved it. I just kind of wish it had better lore and world building, to be honest, because that's the one thing about the game that annoys me, is that it doesn't really have a proper story. Okay, so which one of these stupid improvements needed this?
Foundry.
Okay, and the foundry was there.
Right. This one.
Okay, hopefully that makes it better.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess that's the only thing we had. Hey, what do you want, asshole? She's obviously too lovely just for that pretty little prize. You have to go and get me a flower made out of moon dust. Because I will not be presenting her with anything beneath her amazing demeanor.
Remember, he's trying to repair his relationship with his wife because he's been cheating a lot.
Well, he's also just a jerk. Like, this guy is, like, just the most superficial dickhead ever.
I'll definitely agree he's superficial.
He doesn't really understand what a relationship, like, really means. Did we just get, like, a map to a new area? Is that it?
Yeah, it's gonna reveal where that is on the map, which is good, because I think we have to go there for something else. But don't change the destination yet, because we're heading to a place for a quest anyway right now.
Yep. Well, I was just checking. I don't know if we were just fucking around at this point.
Nope, I know. I have the entire, like the next couple times we do anything mapped out.
He's a sailor? Well, I'm sorry the cat has been doing about 70% of my job. I've been really slacking off. I've been doing a lot of running around. Is that a qualification?
I mean, you do most of the talking.
I'm surprised the game is dunking on me for this. He's like, hey, did you know that your cat is doing most of your job?
Did you know the cat's the better player of this game? Because the person who plays these kinds of games where you have to do a bunch of meaningless little hobbies and like chores is me. Like the gameplay of this game is the games I enjoy playing.
Hey, I warned all of you out there when we started this bullshit. I am not an Animal Crossing player. I just can't really get my head around it. You can appreciate it, I just do not have that in my brain. I kind of need a little bit more to it. Okay, so...
Yeah, we're at our destination.
Okay, Kat, where did you map us to?
Hummingway. I'll pull up the quest once we're on land so that you can see, but we have to go to Hummingway for...
This guy, specifically.
This Find someone dressed in black in Hummingberg.
It's not that fishbowl. Also, someone stole everything in that fishbowl already.
Yeah, we've already looted this place.
We still don't have our own pools. God damn it. Okay, so who's the which one of you guys is... Oh. I didn't think
it's that guy.
I didn't think he'd be standing out in broad daylight. Hey, Anthony.
My name is Anthony.
God, which one is Beverly the douchebag, like, random gathery person that we were talking to in the tower?
I don't think they were a douchebag. They were very talkative, is what I remember.
Well, she was constantly dunking on us, like, hey, you brought me garbage and I hate everything.
Oh, no, not the walrus. That's not Beverly. Beverly's the spirit that we met that we haven't gotten to recruit yet. But I figured we'd do this before heading back to her, because she's where all the ash trees and shit are. So by going back, once we do this for her, and probably have to head back to her.
Okay, so this guy is just full of himself. Can we marry him to the owl? They seem like they'd be perfect together.
I don't think the owl's full of themselves.
Yeah, but this guy is, and, you know, he's kind of got a little bit of that.
I was gonna say, the owl is very much about history. I do remember everything.
I mean, it's not a good prank if you just admit it immediately. I mean, you're a famous architect, or at least good at his job. You didn't, like, keep records of everything you did. It's not... I don't think architects, like, go through, like, thousands of buildings.
An incredibly tall house, very narrow. So let me guess, we have to build Beverly's house on her ship before she comes? That might be what it is. We have to build our house first.
Yeah, but how does that make any sense? Because we can't, like, bring NPCs onto our boat for a visit. It's like,
yeah,
hey... It's like, hey, I got a house. I built your house on my boat, just trust me. We're definitely not gonna kidnap you using my giant boat. She wanted a barn house with a giant clock on it.
No, we'll see once we build it. All I could
that's a bunch of random details that I think would be...
Mysterious bedfellow.
How could you forget that?
Well... I'm gonna shut my eyes now. Alright, so we got Beverly's farmhouse. I think there's a shop here. I want to check if the inventory, like, upgraded or anything.
The one from... Oh, there's a fishbowl in there. I can't fucking... Isn't that key, like, insanely expensive?
No, it was at the beginning of the game. Now it's like a third of our money.
Well, do you want to buy it? I mean, it's fun. Okay.
Might as well.
This treasure better... Oh, wait, the broken ladder. No, wait, it is opening.
Yeah.
It just takes like 10 fucking minutes to.
Oh, the ceramic figure. Okay, we need those for a thing.
Is it to get like a pink? Why is there a sheep here?
I don't know, but
what are you talking about?
There's a sheep.
Oh, this guy is a very particularly racist. He's racist against the people who live below him. I'm a woman. I'm a black woman with a giant hat. I am a unique protagonist. I've got genes.
I still think Stella might be Polynesian. But I'm not sure. Just because
she's got a
uncle Atul's name is like pretty sure a Polynesian name.
She's got a
very rare name is Atul.
She's got a very particular haircut. That sounds like a scam, but whatever. I mean, isn't like HelloFresh at least like $20 a week?
Yeah, but I think this was a 5,000 once?
Wait, do we really want to spend 10 grand on this island?
I mean, hold on. Talk to her. I want to read exactly what the offer is again. Because if it's 5,000 once and she constantly sends me recipes and seeds, the answer is yes.
Okay,
It is 5,000 once. Hit it.
Okay, we now have no money.
We'll get more.
You better be a spirit that we can get later, lady, because that was a lot of money.
No, I don't think she is, but now I'll be able to get free shit. That's already looted.
Damn, you were doing a lot of stuff while I was fucking around.
No, we looted that before. I don't think the door was locked, so I think the first time we came to this island.
Wait, how did we get up here without getting to the ladder?
We double jumped because we got unlocked double jumping on this.
Okay, we found another boat, which does nothing. God damn it!
I think there was a gold thing we could get there, but we already got it. So here's how we got up there before.
Fair enough.
The first time we came to this island, we could only jump this high, so we couldn't get up there. but eventually we unlocked double jumping, and that let us. I think we actually unlocked double jumping on this island because there's a shrine on this island. So this is probably where we got double jumping, and then it's like you can get the key, but you can also double jump up there. Because I think that's where we recruited Summer originally is up there.
Okay, so let's just hope we have the stuff to make that dumb house and hope this works out.
Right.
Okay, house. We need more maple.
Yeah, but we have plenty of maple.
Oh yeah, we do. We have like 20
Literally
logs.
only cost maple too.
It's supposed to be a really. Oh wait, this is the crusher, not the cutter. Okay, so I guess I'll just reveal my topic idea because I actually had this in mind for a few weeks. I was thinking we would essentially do a clip show of our show's existence. So I went through the old archives and wrote down every LP we've currently done, and I thought we could like.
So we're just gonna reminisce.
Reminiscence.
Gotcha.
We got sawdust. Oh wait, no, that's sawdust you had. I was like, we got sawdust in the mail?
No, that's sawdust I just picked up.
We got 500 bucks.
Okay, open that up.
This is Madison. With the help of flour and raspberries, you'll make pie.
Okay, cool.
Have we seen a raspberry ever?
Yeah, we have raspberries.
Hey, you made fish sticks.
I did make fish sticks.
Oh wait, everyone's too asleep to have food.
She told me raspberries.
That reminds me, I should do some flour. I should do some fishing.
Well, once you're done fishing, I'm going to build Beverly's house.
Oh, I'll just cancel then, because Beverly's house is more important. That literally just looks like a fucking German clock. How is that even a house? Looks like it's like a hummingbird would live in there. This is such a fucking dumb house.
Okay, so now we can sleep, and then in the morning I'll set our route to go get ash planks and stuff.
And while then we can start on the first one, which I think we'll both remember was the perfect way to start, which was a 3-part or 4-part series on Metal Gear Acid. Because it was one of my favorite subjective games.
And that was before we alternated games.
Yeah, that's when we were trying to figure out, like, our whole, like, shtick.
Yeah, our format.
Which I think is a good format, because I figure it's gonna be better if it's a 2-man thing for us to both contribute. Otherwise, it seemed like it would kind of get boring.
Is this Oxbury? No.
That's the old docks.
This one Oxbury?
That's Central District. That's Box.
That means this one must be
That's a douchebag place named Oxbury. So yeah, I've pontificated on the game a lot because it's very memorable in my mind. And that's why I picked it for the obvious reason was that I thought it'd be a really interesting start to our quote-unquote LP career. our go in this go nowhere town.
And I totally called it.
Yes, I think you called it about 20 minutes into the game in, like, the tutorial mission.
I think, yeah, it was when we first met the girl.
Yes, because, it being on the PSP meant it didn't have a lot of space for, like, cutscenes, so they did a lot of it via visual novel text. Which means...
but it was her character design and the, like, puppet's character design that got me.
Yeah, she holds a doll for the entire game, and that's kind of... She's a quirky girl, and, like...
But there was, like, the puppet kids, like, on the plane, remember? Holding it hostage?
Yes,
so
there was also that.
Her design combined with those guys' design made me realize that they're connected.
Everyone deserves hugs. Even you guys. So the reason why I pick it and continue to pick it is that, in my opinion, Metal Gear Acid is one of the most whack-ass stories I've ever seen. where it relies a lot on smoke and mirrors, and just, like, spouting off, like, random antagonism all over the place to the point that, like, for me, I never really got a handle on what was going on just because it was, like, it kind of starts out after we, like, meet up with the guy we were supposed to rescue, and it turns out that, like, our main character might actually be the villain because of some bizarre, like, amnesia plot device where we, like, forgot that we were the bad guy because we were mind-controlled to forget that we were actually behind everything. And then later on, there's a lady that's master of mind control, which is the colored soldier, like, death tower. Which was pretty interesting.
Pancakes.
To the point where later on, there's a boss fight on a board game, which is pretty interesting. There was a soldier guy who was leading the soldier guys who eventually gets mind controlled into fighting us, even though he was the honorable guy and wielded somehow a anti-tank rifle in one hand.
True, he did.
Yeah, it's
a small house.
A bird has to live here. There's no one else who could live here other than a bird.
I believe the silhouette did hint at the fact that she was a bird of some kind. We'll recruit her in a minute. We're heading towards her.
Honestly, so much random, like, bad guy stuff gets introduced and dropped throughout the game that it's hard to really remember everything. At one point, I think our handler ends up, there's, like, hidden backroom corruption, and he might actually be working for the bad guys, too, working against us, and then working against us as the protagonist specifically because we're, like, looking like the bad guy ourselves, and our handler tries to, like, recruit... Our handler tries to recruit, like, behind our backs, us to, like, work against us. Oh, we got more maple logs. The problem is that while the game has, like, an amazingly interesting story, like, you have to slog through a lot of honestly bad trading card-based combat to really get into the juicy parts of it. And that's why, like, even though I love the game, objectively I can really only give it, like, at most a 6.5 out of 10. Because the gameplay is that much of a slog. And honestly, there's not a lot of strategy to it. Like, there's not a lot of builds that the game can have. But, if you're looking for something that's, like, completely off the wall, and you're into games for narrative, I would highly recommend it if you ever had the time. Especially since, like, you don't need to get... It's a self-contained story, so you don't have to, like, be in the know on the Metal Gear stuff at all to get the most out of it.
This is true. I don't know jack shit about... Oh, something's happening.
We're in a storm.
I think Atul wants to know... Yeah, I think Atul wants to know if we want to play the game.
Well, I'm busy fishing in a storm. Tell him to fuck off. I caught a mackerel. Is that worth anything?
Not quest-wise.
Okay, so... I mean, you know my thoughts. What was generally your thoughts of that game? Because that's more interest to me.
It was a wacky, wild ride, albeit in my case, kind of predictable, at least certain elements of it.
I will say a problem with...
It was a fun time.
I will say...
I thought the gameplay was interesting, but could have been better.
I will say a problem with that LP specifically is that since you called it so early, I had to spend, like, retroactively a lot more time than I kind of expected, like, bullshitting, like, oh, I don't know what the hell's going on. What's all this wacky stuff happening now? Which I think kind of brought it down, because I think I kind of did it too obviously. Because I'm not all that good at the whole lying thing. Are you getting oil out of that thing?
Yeah, because sunflower seeds make oil.
I found money in a bottle.
Nice.
Okay, so this one we might actually get more out of, because I think you could probably call what was our next one, because it was one of our longer projects. If you notice on this list, that there was a, that there seems to be a bias against stuff that I picked. That's because Cheddar, on his end, tended to pick longer projects.
I did.
I tended to pick stuff that we got done in like 3 or 4 episodes.
I don't need that.
The first thing that you had picked, and we discussed for a little bit beforehand, was the original Mass Effect.
Yes, we started with the Mass Effect trilogy.
And I think we did it in a particularly unique way because I think the reason we picked this was partially because I actually owned the whole trilogy before we started, kind of accidentally, but I owned it on the 360.
Right.
So we had to play it in the subpar fashion, which in the sequels kind of made it more funny.
Oh, I got a King Salmon, so that's kind of neat.
So yeah, Mass Effect, I would say, definitely not a, contentious opinion. It definitely has a bit of the first game syndrome. I mean, BioWare definitely had experience from their previous projects, but I think in that particular school, they were definitely not... They weren't particularly trained in making a shooter, especially like a hybrid role-playing shooter
you gotta
game.
remember that the first
Also, it came out in
Mass Effect is one of their first games, actually.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't
I
say
think
that
Knights
because
of the
they
Old
made...
Republic predates it. I think Knights of the Old Republic predates it, but Dragon Age it came after Mass Effect 1, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, but BioWare had been in the school of making PC RPGs long before then. Because, oh, are we in the Starlight minigame?
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably
I don't know
should...
if we need any of this, but
No,
it's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, we probably...
This game gives us tons of money.
We should take this because, we might need the common shit for later.
Okay. Otherwise, I remember we made good money in this game too, so...
So yeah, like before then they had made Baldur's Gate, they had made... I don't know if they made the Tower of Eternity game? I might be wrong on that, but I know they made Baldur's Gate at least. I'm pretty sure they also made another D&D CRPG before then, but I can't remember which one. So, I mean, they had experience, but I don't think they didn't have it in, like, console RPGs. So I think the game definitely suffers from a lot of the first game stuff. Kind of like Mario Party suffered from the similar thing, just trying to really get their concept together.
I think a lot of people struggle with, because both you and another friend of mine struggled with one thing in Mass Effect 1, and that's like, there's a lot more like finicky mechanics and like inventory management you have to do in that one compared to like the later games in the series.
Yeah, was that the one? Was that
like, a lot of people, like, you have mods? You remember you have all your guns and armor have mods that like change properties and like cause it to do different things, and like I'm really good at like breaking that game open and like making it really easy, and I've watched other people struggle really hard with Mass Effect 1, claiming the game is like unplayable almost.
I mean, I could definitely see that from like episode 1, maybe 2, because I might be confusing this with 2, but wasn't that the LP where I was basically doing like 0 damage until we got like the shotgun? Like our first shotgun. And then
it might have been.
And then it was like, oh, this is how the game works, and now I'm doing legit damage.
It might have been, but I remember what ended up happening in Mass Effect 1 is essentially it got to a point where I needed to keep reminding you to do mods and like keep track of mods and make sure you're modding your gun, because like it would get to the point where you'd constantly body drag or like constantly die over and over and over again because like you couldn't fight like anything, and I was like, mods, don't forget to mod.
What's a mod? We're 80% of the way through this game. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, and like even then I was like, remember mods, and it's like, because the mods and all your gear can be easily forgotten, and anytime you like change gear, it doesn't carry the mods over, so you have to like redo the mods.
One of the highlights of that LP, I will definitely say, was the time that I managed to, through my own stupid superpowers, I managed to both glitch into the extra universe around the game using the Mako, and then through my superpowers managed to glitch my way out of the extra zone of the game.
True. You ended up like getting around a staircase you weren't supposed to get around and like get behind it, and then you manage to get yourself out of it.
So I am the true lord and master of the terrible Mako driving. Guaranteed.
Which is the thing I'm glad they took out of that game.
Yes, that was complete garbage.
I'm not a big fan of driving the Mako in Mass Effect 1.
Well, especially since the maps were really bad. Like, they were sprawling, but very boring. So it's like, there was like barely any content to do in this wide open space, so it was all, like, completely pointless.
This is the person we need.
Oh, it's a parakeet. Oh yeah, is this the one we're scamming because we replicated her house?
Yeah, this is the one where we replicated her house.
Just assume that I'm correct. I mean, I'm trustworthy, right? Look at my happy face.
I mean, we can show her the blueprint.
I mean, he has the spark, but he's kind of a jerk.
Certain Genesis Law.
Are we actually gonna get 2 spirits at the same time?
No, this is the one spirit. I don't think we're gonna get another spirit right now.
I love how she was like, hey, you remember that person who had that car accident? Anyway, she likes talking about this. It's like, lady,
yeah.
come on. Someone might have died.
This girl was really talkative and would change subjects really like, she'd say something that would remind her of another subject, and all of a sudden we're having a different conversation about something else.
Oh god, is this that lady that I ended up talking to for like 2 minutes straight?
Yeah. Because she'll like say something, and then she'll find something in what she said that like sparks a new conversation. Okay, so we recruited her. Hold on, there's ash trees here and stuff. And then
hopefully there is. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really reading the material list.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's ash trees here. Hold on, I'm gonna check with him though to see if he has anything cool.
And there's that other expensive key we can't afford. Mostly because we threw all our money away on.
We have all those seeds, so I don't need that. We're looking for trees. We're looking for trees. There's a tree.
So, I mean, I think objectively I'd probably struggle to give that game, like, anything more than, like, a 7.5, but I think it makes up for it a lot in, like, just the density of its own story. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, this is the next shrine, but we don't have the coins yet.
But, I mean, that...
So that's the only tree here.
That...
We already, like, looted everything we could here. We need the next upgrade in order to explore this place more.
That gameplay model they went with, especially trying to fit it onto a console, was like such a fucking drag.
Yeah, they optimized the gameplay come the second one. You also, in the first one, you played a different class than you played in the rest. Because the second game gives you the opportunity to redo your shepherd, and you did. You changed his class.
I didn't really have a lot of attachment to my shepherd. I mean, like, as you say, his fighting ability wasn't exactly great to begin with. So
well,
I figured...
picked Vanguard, which is like you were very ability focused, and we switched to Soldier, which is very gun focused. So because you get different gun proficiencies based on what class you pick. And in the first game, you picked Vanguard, which gives you which is literally shotguns and pistols. And then it's very ability focused. She's a very short spirit. Like, look how she is.
I am not gonna find her without these goddamn text boxes.
She's gonna be hard to find.
I fucking know. We got the blueprint from, you know. Why are you yelling at me?
She's not yelling. Well, a cat made it, not a dog, but you're close. Yeah, so she's gonna give us the upgrades.
How did your family live in this house?
Yeah, it's a very small house for that.
Wait, did the architect give us a blueprint based off of his memory?
Potentially.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly what it is. I did not make the blueprint. Oh, she's gonna tell off Anthony. This is gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna fucking plot that course immediately.
She said she needed to go back to Oxbury. Didn't she say she needed to go back to Oxbury?
Wait, I thought she said she was gonna talk to Anthony. Aren't we?
Head to Oxbury.
Aren't we
We're
here?
At Oxbury. Yeah.
I mean, if we're here.
We might have to wait till day. I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
like.
then what game was after Mass Effect 1?
Well, we can get back to that in a bit. Oh, we did draw the blueprint.
Yeah, now we're redrawing it. She's telling you what to do, and you're redrawing it.
Oh, you're a tiny owl. Or like a dog bird.
No, I think she's a bird. I just don't know what kind of bird. Like a chickadee, maybe, or something?
Well, that's gonna be fun. She's self-aware about she's kind of a bad person.
Okay, so now, is she like fully off the boat now?
It was.
Let's see if we have what we need for the upgraded version of her. We need silk fabric.
Oh God. Where the fuck are we gonna get silk from? Are we gonna need to raise worms?
And we need a clear glass sheet. I don't even think we have the thing to make a clear glass sheet. Alright, we need to sleep.
Yep. So,
Well,
I
think she stayed in Oxbury, but
yeah, because
we need to get some stuff before we can help her anyway.
she really hated our attempt on the old house. I guess we were nice enough to let her off the boat. Oh, Ambertown.
Silver ore.
Might as well go for it. I don't think we have a ton of silver.
Purchase. Gold ore.
We definitely don't need more comets.
Go to these boxes. Hold on. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go these boxes.
Ambertown. Not Ambertown.
There's an island right over here too. It looks like. See in the corner here. You can see the edge of it. You know.
Yep.
I think we're gonna do this, and then probably.
We'll hit it. I don't think that. I mean, it probably did.
I want to find an island that has more than like one tree on it, which is like the problem right now. Oh, so we haven't been feeding people.
Nope. Well, he fell asleep again, so how the fuck am I supposed to do that?
Talk to him.
I apparently can. He's untalkable. He's decided that he's done with my shit. I did remember another, like, good moment from the LP where, like, I accidentally managed to just scooch in to, like, the absolute minimum I needed to save Rex, I believe. From his terrible decision of getting shot in the face.
Oh yeah, in the first game, there's a part where you end up in like a standoff argument thing with Rex, and if you don't manage to talk him out of it, you end up in a fight with him, and he dies. Which
I actually went back and redid because I was like, we could definitely fucking get this, and then like I managed to redo like some immediate things.
Don't! You plant something there, I will murder you. Because those trees last forever, it seems. And we have a tree of every single seed I have. So do not plant any of that. I will murder you.
But mulberries are things!
We have a mulberry tree. You're standing next to it.
Really? You're a mulberry tree.
That's the mulberry tree.
Oh, we actually got the
pear tree. I want to see if I can find this where to get pear seeds.
Oh, we actually got the fucking things we needed to make silk now.
Did we?
It's around here somewhere. Well, why don't you look in your precious seed bag for what you want? It's right there.
Oh. Hold on, right now I'm trying to eat.
Yeah, here we go. The discarded cocoon of a silk moth.
Well.
Because that's apparently how fibers work.
We apparently got it somewhere, so we can go and...
Hopefully the loom's ready for it.
Process it. Well, the loom's fully upgraded, so why wouldn't it?
I don't know, maybe they're gonna be like, you need the ultra loom instead.
There is no upgrade. There's only one upgrade for every building.
Oh god, this is a quick one. I mean, I do like how, like, almost everything we process, like, gives you multiple, so it's like, no, even if you screw it up, you get,
Yeah,
like,
it's
enough
like
you
a
need.
one. Everything is like a 1 for 2.
I'll just do 10. I don't think we need a lot of silk. And also need to do better at it. I'll say it, like, just to lay it out. I did have fun with the entire trilogy, even though, like, each game has their own respective problems. I mean, it's a good story and a good character, a good silly character arc, because the thing across...
Yeah, there's a lot of fun characters in the game.
Well, the thing about it was, like, it was fun to, like, play the role of the main character, because the thing that ended up happening across the whole journey was that he ended up being the most consistently inconsistent per character ever made.
Yeah, you're a shepherd.
Every decision, no matter what it was correct. It was the correct thing to do. Okay, do you want wheat? I guess you'll eat anything, sheep.
Please do not feed wheat to the sheep. We do not have a lot of wheat. If you're gonna feed something to the sheep, feed them apples. We have a lot of apples.
What do we have to feed you with? I mean, we have 100 cherries. Do you want those?
Yeah, you can feed them cherries. Cherries are apples, the 2 fruit trees. I am really bad at this saw cutting game.
I think your controller is letting you down. Oh my god, A-Tool has 2 planks. Crazy. Did he give us 4 ash?
No, he gave us 2 ash planks, I think.
Game?
Well, we're gonna fuck up whatever's happening here.
Oh, okay. Apparently I don't even know what the hell happened.
Game lagged for a second because multiplayer or the internet. I don't know.
Well, I didn't do a fresh restart for this, so I didn't think it was gonna fuck up this time.
Okay, hold on here. Okay, so we're at Ambertown Park, but before we get off, I wanna check some stuff.
It is full of trees. So what do you want to check anyway?
Oh, hold on. Never mind. Hold on.
Oh yeah, we're moving away.
To start moving already, so I'm gonna.
We discovered more comets and also
Anyway.
a hive of locusts. I don't know what the fuck that is. Like upgraded jellyfish.
But anyway, you can. Well, don't fish because I'm going into the build menu, so it's gonna pull you out. But
yeah, whatever.
I think we have everything we need to build this now.
Is that palace they wanted? That ridiculous thing.
This is their mansion they want.
Build it on top of the windmill just to fuck with them.
I mean, they can fly.
Well, we don't have any space to put it on the ground.
I'm thinking about where I could put it.
Well, you could separate
around.
You could separate the lost, like, the lost houses and put them in the sky.
I'll eventually change it. I'll put it there for now.
It looks like it looks like 2/3 of their house is dedicated to their bed.
I mean, they are a very large person. Like, if you've noticed, they've been sleeping outside because they can't, like.
Oh, we can build this chicken coop.
Build the chicken coop now.
Because it doesn't require a lot. I mean, we have 40 ash planks. We should probably just dump all of our ash upgrades as much as we can, considering ash is, like, stymieing, like, I don't know, like 30% of our efforts. You want to build, like, 3 more farms?
We need zinc and bottled I don't think we've ever found bottled
Nope.
ectoplasm.
We might be able to make...
We need...
Oh, well, no, zinc's on our list of things.
We can get zinc. It's on our list of things to get. And then...
We're really gonna need to find these sheet things.
Yeah, whatever makes the sheets.
They're gonna be with us for a while because I think one of the things they needed was, like, made out of gold. It's like...
We have gold. We have a very small amount of gold, but we have gold.
Huh. Well, we've upgraded the kitchen.
That's here.
Oh, we can make aluminum.
Again.
I think we
we
can.
need glass sheet again for that.
I don't... We're probably gonna have to upgrade the ship to get whatever the sheet-making device is.
Probably. That's probably the next thing we need to do is probably upgrade the ship, because I think this is everything we can build, like all the buildings and stuff. We have all the buildings I think we can build now. So what do we need for upgrades?
Ah!
Just zinc for this one. We'll have everything if we just get zinc for this one. And then this one
Need
is
zinc.
Zinc. So there's literally 2 that we have what we need, except for we need more zinc.
I want to go see this delicious park and go bask in all of the lowly people who are there. Because obviously I'm so fabulous.
Okay, come talk to these guys though about their house first.
Oh, I guess we'll advance. The quest is actually worth... I really want to keep talking to them to a minimum, but it's my job, so whatever. Unfortunately. What are you gonna do, complain about your stupid house? I built you your dream house!
This is what I'm talking about. You don't mess around. We need to give you a proper nickname.
You gave us 2 nicknames already!
Mickey, what do you think? Mickey doesn't say anything. Right! Mickey doesn't say anything. I don't like that. That's already taken. Cannon chair? That's no good. Give him a minute.
Okay, I guess we'll stand here for a minute. It'll give us the chance to go to... You might actually not remember this one.
Their bed's down here, and then they have a big...
Really? A bed and a couch? That's it? Because...
I mean, that's because the decorations come in the form of the upgrades.
Is he gonna...
Yeah. No, he said give him a minute, so he's probably gonna come... It's probably gonna come out later, like after a day or 2.
I didn't know if this was actually the next one, like we did... Like, I didn't do this in, like, literally chronological order. I just kind of did it pseudo, sort of. I wrote down our next one is, the Colonel...
Tool's freaking out about something up there.
The next one I wrote down was the Colonel Sanders game.
Oh yeah, we did that for Valentine's Day. The first Valentine's Day. That was funny.
That was pretty funny, and it's, you know, it's amazing that
we didn't even get the best ending. We didn't even get the best ending. That's the crazy thing about that. We got like the secondary ending.
It was probably
like, the
like
middle ending.
There's probably like an additional scene we didn't see.
Well, no, there's like 3 different endings. Like one where he goes out with you, one where you like become friends, and I think that's the one we got. The one where he's friends with us, and then. Oh, he picks someone's roses, or like, what did he do? Or he wants us to pick someone's roses?
I think that he was like, it was like public roses for people to walk around with, and it's like,
oh, so like city, planted in the city, got it.
So it's like, no, you need to go pick those roses. I said so.
Okay, hold on. I think someone else has the thing. Yeah, we have to find the woodworker hanging out in Amber Town Park, which is where we are right now. And then we have to get the bouquet of roses.
Well, time to talk to all the NPCs.
Yeah, let's explore. So this is just one big park, or what? Yeah, it looks like it's just kind of one big park.
I mean, you're already doing it. I'm very glad that there was nothing more to that. I mean, it was a very short part of our whole deal because I think we did it in like just 2 episodes.
Great! Help me cut down the tree.
Why do you want to cut down public property?
Yeah, we did the Colonel Sanders game in 1 episode. It was the Valentine's special. I knew it was a very short game, so we did it because it was like Valentine's Day that weekend.
Yeah, except we did do it in 2. I actually double-checked that, and I saw that it was 2 out of 2.
Gotcha.
I think that was before we got, like, into this schedule, because those episodes were, like, less than a couple hours. Like, back in the day, apparently we didn't have a lot of time to dedicate to this.
Must have. I don't quite remember.
No, never mind. How about, you fuck off? I mean, it was definitely the quirky game I expected it to be. I didn't really expect, basically, KFC to really put the money behind it because it's very well produced for what it is, which is essentially just a joke.
Yeah, it was just a meme game that KFC made for the sake of being able to make a meme game. Which, like, good on you, KFC, for doing that. That's some funny shit.
So do you think this asshole behind us is actually gonna stop us?
No, I don't know. I think he's just gonna call us a murderer for cutting down all the trees and that'll be it.
Bitch, though, we'll regrow in like 5 hours. Like, calm down. He wasn't invited to his own daughter's birthday party.
At least it's something's apparently beautiful, so go talk to him.
I think, no, that's Lion Boy.
Oh, yeah, that is Lion Boy. And he's on the other side of the fence. So let's just keep cutting down the trees.
I mean, for what it was a good time. I just haven't thought about it much. It was a good idea for like the times. Is he like trapped in the park?
Well, we might have Surf and Turf. Talk to him. I think we might already have Surf and Turf.
I mean, I'll... Do you have, like, a give menu? That was really easy.
We definitely don't have that money.
So do we have to bring the owl here to, like, own this dude?
Oh, hold on. Look.
Bitch, we're just asking for a desk. Okay, let's go back to Oxbury.
Alright. Yeah, pay him a ludicrous amount of money and don't talk to the person in Oxbury, which definitely means talk to the person in Oxbury. Gustav needs a desk, he has heard, though advancedly living in Oxbury, couldn't get in touch with him, perhaps his partner working at cafe. Yeah, okay. So yeah, essentially we go and talk to the person in Oxbury, they'll probably...
Anyway, let's go slap Giovanni with these plants. I'm talking to an NPC.
You are still inside the park. You have to exit the park through a gate.
My hat is the opposite of green. Why is this always the thing?
And then you need to feed him.
Well, that too. I think Giovanni is just like he's like a coal engine for food. I mean, we've got Ash for days now.
Yes, we do have Ash for days now. We also have two new places we can go.
Anyway, let's get out of here. We can move in the morning.
But yeah, now we have two new islands to go to as well. We also have to go back to Oxbury. We also need to figure out how to make glass plates and stuff.
We're gonna need to go back to the shipyard at some point. Okay,
we
so
need to find zinc first before we go back to the...
So what's the old plano? It's got a cow license.
We're gonna go here. And then once we explore this island, we're gonna head to the next island. One of these islands is gonna have a bunch of stuff we can mine. And once we find a place that has a bunch of stuff we can mine, we'll be able to mine zinc from there.
I need to find Giovanni because yesterday he was literally dying and
Well, his house is on the bottom there. It's the one where he's lying on the chair. right here. It's right here. It's right here.
Giovanni, why are you the same color as the sky? I can't find you.
He likes fancy
pancakes.
foods. He likes fancy foods, like exquisite. Or whatever. Not exotic. The one that's like fine dining. There we go.
Yeah, I probably don't have anything. Or apparently we got like the really shitty prize. The other shitty prize.
Still money.
I mean, it is essentially free money for pathetic things. You want to buy this bovine license?
No, I think we need that to get a cow, so I don't want to sell that.
How about this?
Whoops, sorry.
Okay, so the game after that was probably the one that we forgot about the most, which was our playthrough of Spec Ops: The Line, done in 3 episodes.
That was a good game.
That one did have a brilliant twist that lived up to its reputation. Especially the the white phosphorus moment.
Right.
Where we just nuked like this entire landscape and killed a lot of innocent people for like very suspect reasons.
Oh, it's this one. Okay.
Yeah, it's the one where we just like chase
really
things.
difficult one. Yeah, when they like start veering out of our way and stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember that. God, I'm not even catching the straight ones. I don't think we had a lot going for that one. It was just kind of a neat video game story experience.
It was. It was probably one of the best shooters, like story-wise, I've ever played. Oh my god, we are really bad at this one.
Well, it's just that they're slightly too fast.
I think they're coming at a weird direction too. If they're coming left to right, like I think one of the other times we played the game, they came from left to right the whole time. That would make it easier.
Oh, these circle bastards. So yeah, I mean,
there we go.
while it wasn't the most memorable LP we did because it didn't really have a lot of standout moments, I would highly recommend the game. It's lived up to what everyone said about it. It's an actual like legit deconstruction of typical modern warfare of the time. Because the big players in Battlefield and Modern Warfare have kind of left that style of shooter behind for the most part. The Modern Warfare reboot trilogy is trying to bring it back, but kind of in a more self-aware fashion. Where I think it's kind of getting so absurd that, like, you can't call it, like, you can't really side-eye it of, like, are you for racist people? Are you for anti-Arab people game?
Oh. I haven't really played, shooters, so I can't really comment on if that's what the stories are like.
They kind of got that feel. It's not like explicit racism. It's kind of like it's that
early to mid 2000s. Every like action show was the bad guys were always Arabs. It's like
yeah, it's that sort of thing. And then
like 24.
And then
24 is the example I always think of when I think of that. 24. There's like always.
Oh, he actually got his coin. God, that took way too long. Oh, she's feeling wrong. Astrid, what's wrong? Do you need to be fed again? I mean, we could handcuff him to his couch. Would that make you feel better? I'm totally fine with handcuffing Giovanni to his couch.
And we're at the new island. I wouldn't worry too much about that. We don't need to harvest the wool. We have tons of wool.
Okay, so we're at the new island. Let's head out and see what we see. You think we'll find a
Yeah.
mine?
I'm hoping to find pears if there's a vendor. Otherwise, this is not mine, so there won't be any mining here.
It's also an incredibly shitty town.
We'll talk to your NPC if you're gonna talk to him. Oh, never mind. Guess you're not.
Yeah, but you look like you wanted to take a trip, so it was like... I mean, the NPCs are like 80% useless, so I'm like...
There's always a large chance that, like, if they don't have the shadow behind them, they're gonna be useless.
Oh yeah, they got the Japanese billboards too. We could just buy an obol from him.
Buy it.
You also
Don't
want
buy the
this?
bull vine. We don't need that right now.
Well, we got a
now
second
have two of
one.
them.
We got sugarcane and olives. But olives
Why
are
the
$2
olives?
grand.
Oh, let's hold off on the olives for now then.
I mean, is someone eventually gonna want wine? I don't think we have anything we can really sell to this guy.
No, I never sell to the Theodores, which he's not a Theodore, I guess he's a Randy, he said, but I never sell to the raccoons because
We could get rid of all this amethyst. It's kind of worth something.
But we might need it eventually for something, because nothing has... So, well, let's hold on to it for now. Unless we desperately need the money.
Are they gonna be like beatbox battling? I don't think I've ever seen like a fictional gang like this before. Yep. Okay, I guess our hands are really fucked up.
We do play the guitar though, because that's how we can speed up plant growth. Well, you can. I don't know if I can. I think I tried once and it wouldn't work. But
oh yeah, Nordweiler's in like the Arctic area.
I think so.
We get $800 for sheet music. Okay, so what'd you want to go see?
I don't know. I'm just exploring the island right now.
Could you get up there?
I might. This is probably locked. Yep. Hold on. Is this locked? Nope. Just go in here.
You're just raiding the shitty poverty town stuff. Anyway, to the treasure.
Hold on. Let's go all the way one way, and then we can head backwards.
Never.
Now we have
Whee!
three. Hey, peach seeds. Now we have a fourth.
Told you it's worth it. Ah! Why is there so much treasure here? Is that why the town is out of money?
Maybe.
We put all our money on the roof. What are you doing? Oh, you're looking at your inventory.
I'm looking at the inventory because it's both of our inventory. I wanted to open these. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Really, that was just $750.
Yep, sitting around in bottles that we didn't open. Okay, now we can go this way.
Where are we going?
Oh, I was like, we can go this way now if we want to. To the left, but we can go through the left via...
What, is that guy asking for drugs? Or pancakes? Hey, you want to travel? Wait, are you on drugs too?
No, he's probably seducing some woman and cheating again.
Well, that was important. You can't talk to the NPC, so I'm probably going to have to jump up there. What?
He's the Lizard King.
Are you a Spider-Man guy?
No, I think he's the Lizard King, because that's what he said he was.
We should probably check with the NPCs now that we got everywhere. You just want to talk, or do you want to fuck me somehow?
You've already talked to most of the NPCs here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, maybe like 70%. So,
that guy.
This one's probably gonna get some opinions out of us, because the next one on my list, way later on down the line, is Mass Effect 2.
Mass Effect 2 was good.
It's good
At the time, it was my favorite. Now I think I like 3 better.
It's good in a very particular way, but I think for, like, it being the middle of a trilogy, for what it is, it's kinda weak. Because the story is essentially about the game's characters rather than the intrigue. And for being the middle part of a trilogy, that probably wasn't the best idea, even though they have brilliant characters and really good, like, character-based missions. It's just that that's like 75% of the game.
Oh yeah. Because the game's just preparing for the suicide mission for the most part. A large portion of the game.
I think it was cool that, you know, even though it's pretty obvious, you do have the ability to assign people based on what you think to, like, 3 parts of that mission.
Yeah, the suicide mission at the end, and then if you, like, pick the wrong people, shit goes wrong and people die.
Which didn't happen because, like I said, it's like, honestly, to fuck that up, you kind of have to do it on purpose.
Well, so the easy one to fuck up is forgetting to upgrade the ship, because you have to upgrade the ship. And then I'm trying to remember if I had to talk you out of placing anybody, because I literally have, like, a guide of, like, who can do what, and, like, based on if they... So, the kicker for that is whoever you assign, in order for them to succeed, you have to have done their character-specific side quests. If you didn't do their side quests, they're gonna fail if you pick them. And then you need to have a fully upgraded ship, because the first phase of it just explores, okay, that's nothing. The first phase literally is the first thing that happens before you even get to assign people is,
the meteor thing.
No, not meteor, but you, like, fly into the area and have to, like, fight off dudes right away in the ship and stuff, and, like, people risk dying.
Oh, what does Mickey want?
If your ship's not fully upgraded, they probably thought of a nickname for you.
No, Barons. I mean, we can't. That's kind of the problem.
Just get whatever's expensive and loud. Alright.
And made of gold. And also terrifying. I mean, what definitely goes in Mass Effect 2's favor was, I think it had a healthy DLC backbone, and just a lot of wacky decisions. Like, it's comparatively a very silly game. Where it's like, it's not really taking itself all that seriously.
I don't know if I agree with that, but I guess I don't know what you mean. I'd need an example.
Well, I mean, wasn't like I don't know, wasn't the central plot about, like, roboticized humans and aliens?
No, the plot of...
I remember the
plot of Mass Effect 2 is, like, the collectors are kidnapping people, and we don't know why they're kidnapping people.
Because the one thing I remember about the game was the final boss, which was a colossal human robot.
Yeah. So they're building Reapers, is what the collectors are doing. So the whole game is, why are the collectors gathering humans from the terminus systems, which are, you know, the systems on the edge of everything. And we've already built everything we can. We need to upgrade the ship. Remember, we just looked at this. We've built literally everything,
Oh, I wanted to look at it again.
and like all the improvements need the sheets. But the plot of Mass Effect 2 is the collectors are kidnapping people. The human government's not necessarily like they're essentially Shepard dies. Cerberus brings him back. Cerberus is like, hey Shepard, the human government's not like getting their shit together to like get on top of this, and people are going missing. Can we get you to investigate on behalf of Cerberus, to find out why people are going missing in the terminus systems, you know, because you by doing this, you don't have to go, you know, you're not bound by legal red tape and bureaucracy, right? And then so Shepard's like, all right, fine, I'm in. And so you go and you investigate why the collectors, which are an alien race that you weren't in the first game, are kidnapping these people and taking them out there, and eventually you find out that they're kidnapping people and they're bringing them out to wherever, and you're like, fuck, but how do we get out there? Like, no, the Mass Effect relays don't take people where the collectors go, and there's like no way for us to get there, and so we have to find a way to get there, and yada yada yada. And it turns out they're using the people to make Reapers, but because they're using humans, the Reaper ends up like looking like a human, and that's like the final thing we fight is a half-built Reaper.
Oh, did we run into boxes?
Yeah. But yeah, we fight a half-built Reaper at the end of Mass Effect 2.
I think that's kind of the problem, is that like, oh, look, the
most
central
of the
plot
game is
isn't
just trying to
that
figure out.
it's not that memorable.
Yeah, the plot of the game is just trying to get to where the plot of the game is trying to like, it's just kind of like chasing after the collectors for a little bit, and then it becomes oh, we need to get to this area we can't get to, and so you just kind of like run around and collect everybody and like prepare for the super difficult mission, which is the final mission, which is once we go there, we don't know what we're gonna be expecting, right?
Oh, did you actually? Oh, you put a peach tree here, didn't you?
Yeah, I buried the peach tree there.
Yeah, I mean, it's serious, but even still, I'd call, like, you know, for one that's that high of stakes, I'd be like, I don't know, I'd still say it's kind of wacky. It's like, here's a ridiculously powerful villain.
Yeah, it's
end of the world stakes.
It's fill in lore and stuff before we get to,
Ew. This is kind of gross. We have to go back to Oxbury for, Jennifer.
Gotcha, so he's cheating again.
Either that or someone's receiving, like, sexually explicit random letters from thirsty randos. I had a lot of fun with Mass Effect 2, but I think it goes without saying, it's definitely one of those games that's kind of more fun in the moment than, you know, a memory to really keep. It's got really fun characters, and it's definitely a really fun game. And I could definitely see why people, like, would put it on the top of their lists, but...
We don't have chickens yet, but I put an egg in the incubator, and then I filled the feeder, so I assume we're gonna get chickens that way.
I guess at the end of the day, I don't think the Mass Effect 2 is as great as what people said it was. But I could definitely see why people would pick it, kind of like, as we discussed a few times, the Breath of the Wild thing. I can understand why people love it.
No,
I just don't.
understand why people like Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is garbage.
How dare you not like what I gave you? God, you really are just antisocial. Why are you so much like me? What the fuck?
Sandwich walk discovered.
This is an island made entirely out of billboards. Why does everyone want specific cooking things? This is so... Oh.
I have beef fondue, by the way.
I think I gave it away, unfortunately.
God damn it. I can go make more. I knew how I made it, but...
Yeah, we should have the recipe in our back pocket.
Well, yeah, once I make something, I can just pull up how to make it.
Yeah, but without cows, can we make it?
I think we have a slice of beef I haven't used yet that I bought at one point.
You better check that I also didn't give that away either.
Is. Well, unless you're handing people raw meat.
We're gonna get a real weirdo eventually.
The raw ingredients. When I told you multiple times, they're gonna hand people beef stew, surf and turf. Oh yeah, we need to make surf and turf for something. Don't we?
Oh yeah, we do have beef because I just saw one.
Well, this is the cookbook. This isn't
beef and fat. So we need oil.
Which I have. Okay, so here's beef. Here's fat.
So yeah, you know, definitely not gonna be a waste of your time. I guess just don't really expect anything really world-beating. It's kind of just like a really fun movie.
The characters are what make Mass Effect 2 good, not the main story of Mass Effect 2. Which is why Mass Effect 3 is now my favorite as far as I'm concerned.
Why are there sheep everywhere? Are we just bringing our sheep aboard?
No, these are sheep on these islands. We can, in case we want to have all the sheep on our ship.
Okay, so there's a shadow light bulb.
Yeah, I think we need an ability to interact with her that we don't have yet.
Well, at least we got those olive seeds that we didn't need to buy. I'm not gonna make it! Ah! Oh, another amethyst that we can sell for $2 grand.
Is that all that was here?
I mean, yeah, this island didn't look like it was made out of anything.
I know. I was hoping for more, but...
There's not even any resources on this.
Yeah, that's what made me sad about there.
Okay, so
I'm trying to find where we get zinc.
Okay, so the next one on my list might be a bit more contentious, because this is back in the day when we did Super Paper Mario. Which, I picked because it's probably one of the most interesting stories that Mario as a series has made. It's definitely not the best game, but it's kind of the most interesting story. Because it's probably got one of the most sympathetic villains I've seen in a lot of games. Why are we going to the South Point docks?
It has zinc. That's the beef fondue. Make sure you do give and not feed. If it's for a quest, you have to do give.
Hey, Tool, I got some beef fondue for you.
Wasn't a Tool.
It was Giovanni, wasn't it? Where the fuck is that asshole? Is he cheating on her already? Yeah, we won't forget about your party, but we need tuna for the party. That's kind of a problem. At this point, I might just Google where the fuck tuna is, because, like, I mean, I've barely been fishing, but still. Seriously, where is this guy?
Right now, we just need a bunch of zinc is what we need.
Is he, like, stargazing somewhere?
No, I think he might have ditched, because his quest says go to Oxbury.
Ah. Well, I won't give his fondue away, at least. Since I now know it's important. So yeah, the big problem with Super Paper Mario is that they tried to marry, like, a Paper Mario story with Super Mario Brothers gameplay, and that did not really work out too well, because it kind of made the game, like, really shallow. And it kind of fucked up the world building and made the levels not super interesting. It had some good story beats, like everyone remembers Chapter 3, which ends with the Nerd Castle.
Yeah, the Peach. I liked Peach in that game, but I like Peach all the time. So
Peach definitely got sassy in that one, and that's good. Peach gets good when she's sassy.
I know. I want Peach to be in more games. Let me play as Peach in more stuff, please.
Ironically, that's what a couple articles were saying about Zelda in the wake of the game. Which, I
also would like to play Zelda and more stuff. That'd be cool.
Well, you better learn the pain in the ass shit you have to do to get Zelda's Adventure running then, because that's your only opportunity. is the game that wasn't even made by Nintendo. I mean, it's also the only Zelda game that's an FMV game, so that's kind of interesting. Because it...
Isn't that the only game you can play as Zelda in?
I think so, yeah. Maybe technically Spirit Tracks, but I don't know if I'd really count that. Because she's a sidekick. But I mean, that Zelda is also really interesting because again, she gets sassy and like really expressive.
I don't know if I think Zelda as sassy though. I think I like Zelda as bookish.
I mean, it would work, but bookish can also be kind of boring.
I guess.
She could also kind of have that bad attitude with intelligent characters where they're like, actually, you're really dumb and this is how it is.
I don't think she has to be that way.
You don't want people to become like, well, actually people, because that can get really annoying.
That's not bookish. That's not what bookish means. Bookish would be more quiet and contemplative.
She's just sitting in the back by herself all the time.
Yeah, reading books. It's just, like, Breath of the Wild Zelda is very bookish.
Yeah, she is, because she's all into research.
Yeah, I like the researcher Zelda from Breath of the Wild, even though I think the game is hot, unplayable garbage. Quote me on that.
I think we have done on 3 occasions. We've got that penned all over the place. So yeah, I've kind of given my gist on it. For like the villains of Super Paper Mario, probably the most interesting like villain team they've ever come up with, to be honest.
Yeah, I can kind of agree with that.
They're
I was a big fan of I like the fucking they were all pretty good. Because there was the Scottish guy, but then there was also like the
I totally forgot what Scottish guy's name is.
But then there's like the creepy girl whose like head twists around, and we're at our destination, by the way.
Oh. Well,
Let's get that zinc.
Well, hopefully.
And let's put it on the turtles. Because holy shit, is finding zinc hard.
Is it in this box?
You bring it a lot. I don't know where they are here, but there's two zinc.
Well, if we can find
two different zinc on this island.
I mean, if we can find a spawn point that's like 8 guaranteed. I think, yeah, the villains are probably the standout.
Marble.
I mean, technically the characters, because like the versions of Peach, Bowser, and Luigi are definitely really, really good. But I would say the villains are probably the one reason you should pick up Super Paper Mario, because you can understand their motives. They're really sympathetic characters by the end of it. Once you, I mean, by chapter 5, it's really obvious what the whole, I don't even know if you'd call it a twist, but I guess like the central conflict actually is between Bleck and Blumiere. And Timpani and Tippy.
We need to look in the same direction.
Is that zinc? Is that a zinc pile?
Hopefully.
Hey, you like mining?
No, but she's starving.
How about a meat pie?
What's zinc?
Give us some mine shit. You know, she's picking something, so I'm guessing that's not gonna help.
Yeah, there's another zinc somewhere here. That's not it.
We can't even mine it.
Mined that. We already mined it.
Well, yeah, there's no interface to it.
Right there.
I found some aluminum.
I think that's zinc. I'm hoping it's zinc.
Zinc. Only 7 zinc. This game is bullshit.
And there's the gold. If we manage to find a way to get up there's our gold.
I mean, I can give it another shot, but I don't think I'm gonna make it.
We tried multiple times.
Ah!
I actively remember the fact that we tried multiple times.
Damn it! Why can't I jump down?
Hit right bumper. Just hit right bumper. It's the left bumper. Well, now you're too close to me. But remember, if we get too far away, you can teleport to one another. Okay, where's the exit? Where did we come up?
I think it's probably on the left side. We're probably heading to right.
Probably.
Why isn't there just an exit level button?
We came here for the zinc, and we got it. There's 2 things of zinc here, and I recommend we always put zinc on turtle. Because holy crap, do we need zinc? Now I think we got all the zinc we need, because assuming it's a not a 1-for-1 trade, because we need like a bunch. But I'm going to, before we do anything with zinc, what I'm gonna do just to be safe.
Well, shouldn't we mine like a bunch of it anyway? Because we need it.
Well, no, my point is that's literally the only 2 zinc spots we found on the map are that island. Yeah.
We also haven't fully explored everything, though.
No, I am aware, but my point is we don't have any, like, islands we haven't taken. Like, we'd have to soar into the unknown right now. Oh, maybe we can get to this island. I don't know.
It's a square... It's a zoo?
But what I'm doing right now is I'm heading over to the turtle.
Fair enough.
Because I think we have enough zinc that I can put some on the turtle, and then... Because how much do we need? Let me look here, because they're both for ship upgrades is what we need the zinc for.
We need, so like, 10?
8? We need 18 total
so,
processed zinc.
Yeah, probably about 10 process.
Well, no, we need 18 total processed zinc.
Why, is it a 1-to-1?
Well, I don't know if it's 1-to-1. My point is we need 18 processed zinc, because that would be 18 ingots. A single processed, like, I'm not saying... I think we're using different terminology of what we mean when we say processed. I'm referring to processed zinc is an ingot. So I don't know what one non-processed turns into a process, but,
Well, you put 5 in, so might as well see.
Yeah, so we'll find out here.
So, just to finish up the reminiscing, because I can only really remember this moment, really the moment in the LP, and maybe not, like, the moment, but... I would say the funniest part was the 8 mirror puzzle, because I did my
It is 1 for 2. It is 1 for 2.
Because I did my strat for the 8 block puzzle. If you ever played Super Paper Mario, the 8 colored block puzzle to get the flop side. And I remember Cheddar absolutely hated me doing that because he wanted to like examine the puzzle. He wanted to do it like logically.
Examine it, and we could have done it so much faster had I just watched and like looked at it. Because I'm not bad at those. Typically, I can figure them out rather quickly, and you just wanted to like randomly mash buttons until we got it. And it took forever.
I literally just brute forced the puzzle, and that's also what I did when I played it myself.
And it took us forever, though.
It did take forever. That is true.
Okay, we need to sleep, I think, and then...
Yeah, it's too dark.
We're heading to the turtle, and then we're gonna head to get our ship upgraded once we're done with the turtle.
Come on, Cat, get in the hat. I mean, I would recommend the game. I think that, I don't think you were as keen on it as I was.
It was a good game. I liked it.
But I will still say that my favorite Mario game is still Inside Story. If you're looking for a Mario game, pick an RPG.
I've never played.
We might play it years down the line, but the problem is it's not on my project list, and my project list currently contains, I think, 17 games.
Wow. Mine, for us, is like 10 right now, I think.
But I think after this,
Every now and again, I'll think of something that I want to add to it, and then I'm like, nah, I shouldn't.
I think at least, like, 50-50. I think a lot of them are short experiences, so I don't think they're going to take as long as this. Because, this is probably going to take about... Honestly, probably going to take about 4 months to complete. On our schedule. Which, you know, is whatever.
I don't know how the chickens work, because we don't have any chickens here. And I put eggs in there, but we didn't get any chickens. So it must be like a % chance that we get a chicken or something.
We might just need a... chicken license?
No, because you put an egg and an incubator in there.
Oh, did we forget to wake everybody up?
Yeah, I think so, but we're at the turtle anyway. Or we're about to be at the turtle.
Oh yeah, you probably can't do the turtle with me at the fishing.
I mean, you can fish. I think you have some time still. Because, like, you can see in the upper left.
No, we only got 2 minutes. Better bring up the next topic. The next one we did was also a pick of mine because at this time we were doing Mass Effect 2 for like 10 episodes. This was Battlefield Bad Company, aka the zombie simulator. The
Dude,
zombie
the only
soldier
thing I
simulator.
remember, the only thing I actively remember about Battlefield Bad Company is that when you died, it literally did not matter.
It did not.
Like you literally it spawned us in some random spot, and like, it didn't matter that it spawned us in some random spot. Cause like, we didn't lose progress for that.
I will say the reason I picked it was that in the Battlefield series and in shooters in general, it's a really funny game because like the central plot is very funny. Where by the end of it, it's the bad company basically commits treason to go after a bunch of gold.
Oh, that's right. That's what it was.
And
zinc.
You want to do zinc and everything?
Yes, we're doing zinc and everything, because holy crap, do I know where to find everything in this game except for a lot of zinc.
I picked it because of that. Yeah, like, outside of that, it being a very silly game, there's not a lot to it, to be honest. I do remember the moment in that LP, and it's not really beyond that central theme of it. I think episode 2 got really fucked up because one of us was, like, really sick and we had to bail early.
Yeah.
Might have just had, like, a massive headache during, like, the middle part.
Could have been. I don't recall. What was I gonna do? I was gonna look around to see if we upgraded some stuff, so my thought is maybe we can make the...
I don't think we upgraded the... Did we upgrade one of our facilities?
We upgraded the foundry and we upgraded the crusher. I'm just looking around to see if there's a, I don't see anything.
Hey, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just do this quick.
Hey, here's Giovanni.
Where the fuck do we get tuna?
There isn't a give to him though. Let's give him. Oh. That's whatever you fed him last, okay. Time to upgrade the ship!
Oh, we're at the shipwright?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. They gave me coordinates to, like, all the types of tuna, so I don't know which type of tuna we need.
We might just need 8 tuna. Okay, so hold on. Cow stall, cellar, smithy. Well, we have a quest to build the smithy, and
because
this
if
this
it's
just makes us move faster.
We might as well buy it.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, then it's one. We don't have the money for make the ship bigger yet, because that is a lot of money.
I mean, that is 30 grand.
Yeah, this is, let's see here, this needs gold, so that's gonna be a while, and pine. We don't even know if we found pine yet.
Also, we need rose gold, but I mean, that's not required, so we don't need it.
XP potion, alright.
What do we just... What's XP in this game gonna do for anything?
It's just, I assume it's the name of a thing, but it's not actually, like, XP potion, you know, like, it doesn't give us XP, you know?
Because if we need, like, any tuna, don't we have an albacore? We might not have an albacore, it might just be, like, wishfully thinking.
Well, hold on here. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to Oxbury, because,
Okay, so... I guess it would depend on what we're close to.
It's tuna tataki is what we need. So I assume we just need any tuna. But yeah, multiple requests have us go to Oxbury right now, so we're gonna go there. And then we have new buildings we can build, so I'm gonna look at the new buildings quick. Cow stall.
Oh, that's what the bovine license is for. And we can build it, and we probably will need it eventually. The boat stops somewhere. Oh, we're at the bus. Can't...
Okay, we're
What
gonna
the
make
hell?
the smithy. We need to make the smithy, and we don't have bottleneck deposits, so we can't make the cellar. But I think the smithy might be what allows us to make sheets, because it's a blacksmith place.
Well, what
so
the...
I wanted to teleport to Oxbury is what I wanted to use this guy to go do.
Why can't I jump up? Cause isn't jump the A button?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to figure that. I'm gonna have to figure that out. So yeah, I have coordinates for tuna, so we can just.
Well, we're at Oxbury first to get on the boat. It is A.
Apparently my controller is disagreeing with that. Let me get this in for a second. Maybe that'll fix it. Either that or I'll have to play this game with my... how the hell did that cause the game to lag out?
I don't know, what did you do?
I unplugged and replugged my controller.
The computer had to think, and your computer's not good. Because the computer had to register what you were doing.
Okay, now it just registered it as player 2, so that completely fucked it up. Okay, I'll have to play with... I'll have to play it. I'll have to play it like this then. So give me a sec.
I assume spacebar. I'm gonna get spacebar, yep.
Just have to relearn the controls quick.
Well, so what we can do is we can get to Oxbury, and before boarding Oxbury, we can quit out of the game and go back in, and you can use the controller to set up your guy.
Okay, maybe I'll try escape then once we get there.
I mean, I can do save and quit too, but yeah. Oh wait, there's all your buttons.
Okay, so 1, 2, E, R, couple of things. The tab key? No, just save quit. I'll fucking... That's ridiculous.
I mean, I was saying we can... I was looking at the buttons. I was saying we can save quick once we get to where we're going, but that works too. Okay, hit A on your controller.
Okay, give me a sec here.
This will prove whether or not A is working on your controller again.
Well, the problem is that now it registered as player 3, so that's not helping.
Clearly, player doesn't matter, because I can still do this. So, player slot should not matter.
Apparently this decides to disagree. Let me try and use a different port. Because I can unplug that. That shouldn't be a pro... What the hell are you doing? I don't think getting a different controller would really help.
Press A button on whatever controller you want.
Which, again...
I think your A button's not working, is what I think it might be, but...
I mean, I've disconnected the cord so many times.
Because I promise you that...
Well... I guess, apparently my computer's gonna need a restart, so I'm gonna have to do it this way. That's apparently the back button.
Enter is select. Okay, so first of all, you don't have to worry about the tab because we've never used the cancel. Like, it's never been something we needed to use. Anyway, I need to reset the boat to Oxbury now.
Apparently it opens up this too.
Those are the really minor quests. What am I gonna do?
Flower, come here. Okay, cat, let's go. So yeah, I didn't get a lot on, Battlefield, but, probably get something out of the next two, because the next two is when we started, The Ballad of Billy the Zombie, Mass Effect 3.
Ah, yes. I don't remember why it was Billy the Zombie, other than I know what mission Billy the Zombie showed up in. I just don't remember why it was.
It was... Okay, so it's showing us something.
Yes.
I think it was very early on when a soldier for the zombie side decided to selflessly kill himself, and we decided to dedicate the whole LP to him in his honor.
It's very early in the game because it was the mission where you would get Garrus. Fuck him.
I'm apparently 20 years old somehow. The square one? Computer, are you gonna die on me in like a half hour? I want to tattle on this guy. You want to dunk his bullshit? Why do you want to buy stuff from him? What could he possibly have?
I want to see what he has.
He has meat. Meat!
Okay, and then we have enough now. There should be a shrine here that we can spend the coins at, because we have enough.
Oh yeah, we bought one from Brandy?
Don't we have enough now? Yeah, so... we can get the new ability, which I think lets us bounce on Shizbiz.
Are you gonna be mad if it somehow gives us a laser attack?
I'd be surprised.
What you need are magical lasers.
Because what I'm pretty sure is we got the bounce.
Yep,
Yeah.
you were exactly 100% right. Whoa.
Yeah, so now we can get to the, there's like buildings and stuff we can get to the top of.
Oh yeah, these are really tall buildings. You wanna try jumping all the way?
Well,
how do we get up these things? Was there nothing up here?
Well, I need to be able to see. I'm trying to see if there's like a... Okay, can we enter here? I don't think so. I'm trying to find...
Oh, there's a door down there.
That's locked.
Because we can't afford the key to get into this damn city.
So if we had the key, we could get in there. There might be something over here to the left.
Yeah, but that's like 10 grand. I don't know if we can cover that.
What?
Isn't the key to this place like really expensive?
I'm not saying let's buy the key. I'm saying let's explore more of this place because there might be areas that unlock that don't require us to have the key.
Hey, what's up? Oh, you're dying.
House. Oh, we need a feeder still. Interesting.
I don't think we ever fed her. Do you like coffee? No. A berry pie.
Give her dessert. Give her the dessert.
Aww.
She's so tiny.
Yeah, I'll speak for yourself, lady.
Hold on, I need to figure out how to get to...
Whoops. Ah! Well,
okay.
I'm here anyway.
Stay there for a second. Come on, game. Okay. Ah!
The game was like, no, you will follow your partner. Okay, so we need to use this and the double jump to, or we can just use that.
Let's say, otherwise, yeah, we can do...
Oh, there's treasure up here. Now, how do we get up there? I need you to jump on my head. Is there like another building to the right? Building! Ah, there's no building. Oh no!
Oh my god. You pulled the screen too far away, then we fucked up. I think I had it, and then I fell because I couldn't see what was going on, so...
The screen wrap! Don't worry, I'll get up there again. Ah, I fucked up again. And unfortunately, we can't get the distance to get all the way up here.
Well, so I think there's like
Or that. Why not?
there was a bouncy that I was like,
Oh, we
there's
can
a
make
bouncy over
bread.
here.
We can make bread. Bread. Do you want to try jumping off the building?
So something about the bouncies I just learned: the amount you fall onto it, increases your amount of how high you're gonna bounce off of it.
So
if
physics.
if you fall from a great distance and hit it, you bounce higher up, like that.
Time for physics. Stop carpet bombing everywhere, cat. You're gonna freak everyone out. Shit.
Anyway, I think we're good. Let's get out of here for now.
We had enough fun.
We need to get pulsar ingots, which I think we have the stuff to make.
Yeah, don't we have that?
Well, we need that to make the smithy, which is what I think we need to make the... Oh, hold on. No, there's one other thing we need to do here.
What do you think it is?
We need to find the woodmaker's partner, which I don't remember which.
Oh yeah,
NPC
the cafe. Where the fuck is the cafe? They work there. It's you.
This is the cafe. No, that's not the cafe. This is the cafe.
Well, do you want to talk to them?
Alright, there we go.
Why do you care about the creepy guy who might be trying to, like, get in on your DMs here?
Alright, so now we can go back to that guy. But, I believe we can build this smithy.
This was the worst part of Battle Network 2. This back and forth bullshit.
This might be all we needed for now. Wake everybody up, why don't you? And then... Oh, we also need silica powder, okay. Or else it gives us the food to make it. That's nice. Oh my god, game. What are you doing? There we go. Okay, go start talking to everybody because we have a bunch of people who want to talk to us right now. So you have to choose whether to tell her he cheated or not. We know we need glass sheets, so you might as well make glass sheets. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is her to tell. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna check what we all need. One thing at a time, quickly here. You can talk to him about the quest. Hold on, before you start making stuff, let's double check what we need. Because there's like a bunch of different things. So that's what I was gonna go do first, is I was gonna make a list of what sheets we specifically need, especially because there's 2 glass sheets and I haven't been memorizing it that way. What do we need for... Okay, 2 copper ingots. I can do that quick for her house. That's the first thing I want to get done. Alright, we can build Beverly's house now. And then everything else is gonna be an upgrade thing. I'm gonna rearrange this all in a minute. This looks... Our layout is really bad. But, okay, and then, go to the upgrade screen, though, and see what we can upgrade. So Bruce and Mickey's has upgrades that we need to do. Jeff, are you muted, by the way? You haven't said anything in a long time.
I totally was. Bronze sheet, iron, crystal glass sheet. Clear glass
sheet,
brass, clear glass silver. And we don't actually have any silver. That's kind of weird.
We have silver, we just don't have processed silver.
Okay, so that should be simple. Is everything... Well, I guess we have Giovanni's house.
It's just the TV.
We need clear glass, ash, aluminum. Again, not too much of a problem. Which one of you is Astrid's house?
We have plenty of on-process. We have we have many.
That's
Gustav.
Well, Gustav
We don't have the upgrade for that yet. I think we need to finish the one quest for his house, like the...
Seriously, which are you? No, you're A-Tool's house.
No, that's the guest house. A-Tool's house is below the guest house. We already have that's A-Tool's house.
Seriously, which one of you is Astrid's house?
I think they share a house.
Alice's house.
I think go over the one that you think is what that's Astrid's house.
Oh.
They share it because they're married. Duh.
Well, considering they really, really hate each other now.
I'm expecting their quests to be over soon, is actually what I think is gonna go down with them.
I love how you can pick trees by using them as scratching posts.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should divide and conquer, and we need to make aluminum. Should make a batch of that. Oh, we also need to make silver. Just make a batch of silver. I think I fucked up. Hopefully it just tells me to start over and we didn't entirely lose the silver.
I'm currently milking the cow.
Wait, we actually got one?
Yeah, we have a cow.
Hey, cow. Okay, so I need to let this rest for, like, a lot more than I thought.
I'll get closer so you can see it better.
The problem is that this, like, processing is really annoying. We got a lot of silver out of it, though.
It's 1 for 2.
The game lagged out again. Okay, it's coming back. I guess I'll just have to remember to, like, do a full restart after every 2 weeks.
I was gonna say, this is why you, this is part of the reason why it's good to turn off your computer regularly. So what essentially is probably happening, or part of the problem, is there's a bunch of background shit that's opened up since you started your computer that's, like, eating all your CPU.
I mean, I was considering a couple of times maybe it is time to, like, start upgrading some components, but I didn't really want to consider it further because it's like...
I mean, you don't have to. You just need to watch what's on your computer and stuff like that.
The only real justification I had for doing so was just Elden Ring, because that was the one problem I was always having. It's like, do I really want to spend all that money just for one game? And I was like, nah. Hey, maybe that pear tree has finally come in. No, it's still tiny. Oh yeah, do we need to make silk? Probably need to make silk.
No, we already made silk, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, Mr. Menu. Okay, we need cotton, that's the thing. Which one of you is, oh yeah, we have 17 silk. I will make cotton.
What we needed to do, actually, is make a bunch of different sheets of stuff, and I already forgot what.
We need at least bronze and crystal glass, I think.
bronze, crystal glass, and then I think normal glass was needed.
This is gonna be a bit more difficult with a face in my face. Okay, I think I made a bunch. I now have 20, which I think is what we needed. Okay, you're making, I'm wondering if I need to make any, like, do I need to foundry some materials that you need?
Yes.
Like
I
what?
need aluminum. I need an aluminum magnet. Because we need, you said I need a bronze sheet.
Fortunately, we don't need gold yet. We should actually probably comment on the end of that game because that's the most contentious part. And I know during the LP we kind of discussed it since that was like right near the credits. But I think the
What game?
Oh, Mass Effect 3 is the next one on the list.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I think the conclusion I came to was that I think the ending they wanted to go for would have worked if they had built more existentialist plot points into the overall story. Because like without that, it kind of races into like, you know, using Shepard to change up the entire galaxy to solve the Reaper problem. And that's a pretty big, like, major change. I
understand how this works.
I mean, it seems like you don't, like, lose anything for not doing it right.
Yeah.
It is really fucked up that you have to do it once, every time. Okay, so we're gonna need gold. Oh wait, you said we had gold, right?
So?
Well, we only need one gold ingot to make a rose gold thing.
Oh, it doesn't look like we have any gold.
Fuck. Well, I guess I can add you. Because we're probably gonna need glass eventually.
We actually need normal glass for something in What's-Her-Face's house. Also, I need glass to... No, clear glass is silica powder. Weird.
Well, not every piece of glass is made entirely out of glass. I mean, we have 70 bottles, so we got plenty to make glass out of. Woohoo!
No, not edit. I mean, I'll do edit in a second, but I'm gonna upgrade before I do edit. Okay, bottle ectoplasm we don't have. Oak planks and linen fabric. We need to do that. We have
Okay.
the stuff for that.
Well, free it up. Let's get it done.
And zinc ore we need to go get. Well, there's other stuff I need to upgrade while I'm at the screen anyway, so I'm gonna do that quick.
Iron
I need
ingots.
2 bronze sheets and iron ingots, and I need 2 brass sheets and another clear glass sheet.
You also need another clear glass sheet.
Yeah, which clear glass sheet. Okay, so clear glass sheet. Gotcha. So I'm gonna. I need like 4 clear glass sheets. I need another brass sheet. I need 2 bronze sheets.
I'll
or
work the foundry
other
at
way
least.
around. And then I need iron ingots. I need linen fabric. So linen fabric after that.
Okay. I don't know why it kept, like, making the ding noise, because it has a max of 5.
Yeah, but I think if you keep hitting it at that, it still makes a... My brain says this might... Well, at least it feels quicker, but I don't...
I mean, it's quick. You made a sheet in, like, 10 seconds.
Yeah, but...
Anyway, this iron's gonna take a while.
It's fine. And then I need linen fabric. Don't forget linen fabric.
Yep. I guess at the end of the day, I would recommend the whole trilogy. It's not as disastrous, and I don't know if that's because of the famous update they did.
It is.
But it's not as bad as what people thought. It's not,
because the original. You gotta remember the DLC lets you get all 3 endings without having to play the multiplayer, and
yeah,
you had to do in the original to get the 3rd ending, and then.
That is something to consider, because honestly, if the game didn't have the, you know, we've discussed this before, if the game didn't really have the 3rd ending, that is a problem. Because, like, it's honestly, like, it's a better option. It's still not a perfect option, but it's a better one.
Yeah, we're gonna need more zinc for the crystal glass.
That should give you enough linen at least, but if you want zinc, I can get that for you. Oh wait, I think we only have 2 ingots, so I probably can't do that.
No, you really can't. But we can go to the turtle.
I don't know if we need this, but fuck it, we have the ingots. I will make you pulsar stuff. I have no idea if you need it. I mean, we discussed this before. The DLC of that game was really, really good.
Yeah, Citadel's is the amazing DLC, and I think Citadel's the reason why I've decided that Mass Effect 3 is my favorite instead of over Mass Effect 2 now, because the Citadel DLC is just so good.
I would also say outside of that, the other stuff that people don't really think about was also still pretty strong. Because wasn't that the DLC that was the Omega one?
Omega's DLC, yes, that was 3. And then Leviathan was also 3. Alright, let's see what we can all upgrade now for people's houses.
Oh, that's why it's a bunch of question marks, is because we have no idea what we're building.
Yes. Oh, I still need one more clear. Oh, that's because for clear glass, I think I needed. Oh no, I just didn't build enough clear glass, because I think I can still build more clear glass. And then Beverly's house, we needed
oak planks. And ash planks.
And ash planks. But we don't have the ectoplasm. And then zinc ore, which we don't have right now, but we will get
to the lumberyard. Away!
So yeah, you build the oak planks, I'll build the clear glass sheet we need for Bruce and Mickey.
10 should be enough. Because we're not going to need a lot of this stuff.
And I need to build another clear glass.
Oh yeah, the next one I definitely promise is going to be interesting, because this was the one I sprung on you kind of out of nowhere and turned out to be one of our mutual favorites. This is when
Is this a really bad game?
Well,
the game that we knew going in was going to be really bad, and it was amazing because of how bad it was.
It was going to be a bad game, but we essentially picked it because it was an important game and it had an interesting story. And that was the one-shot episode we did, Metal Slater Glory.
Yeah, I love garbage games.
The reason we picked it was because I found it while I was researching the video on, I think, the original Kirby game or one of the really early ones. And this was the brainchild of like a guy who had moved around and like freelanced inside of early HAL Labs before Kirby, so like during the time when HAL didn't really know what it was doing. And so they greenlit this project, and it turned out to be completely ridiculous because apparently they needed to build it on the like special NES carts that could support it properly. And that means that it didn't sell very well because it had to be specially engineered. So it turned into a huge fucking flop, but in doing so, HAL ended up becoming a Nintendo third party since they essentially like bailed out the company out of that huge problem. Because they had it was a huge turd. But what ended up being the surprising story is that largely because of that deal being such a problem for HAL, I think it was Iwata eventually got transferred from HAL Labs to a high up position in Nintendo itself. So that ended up being kind of a watershed moment for his career, as it would turn out later once he became the legit president of the company. And I found that very interesting because I didn't really see that coming from this fucking game.
Right.
And what really sealed it was that Metal Slayer Gloria was one of the few examples of a very Japanese adventure game like style that barely ever got to English audiences. So there's actually very few examples of the menu-driven Japanese adventure game. And it's also a really, like, honestly, it is a very bad story, and also a pretty, like, God game. What the fuck are you doing?
More like your computer than the game.
It is.
This is why we're here.
It is lagging out like a son of a bitch. Okay, so what's the old plan here?
Can't we do what she needs us now, or? Yeah, talk to her. See, talk to her is the quest. Not feed her, talk to her.
Sorry, I gotta do my job here. Here, I'll give you this.
And like most of the old people in the game, she doesn't do stimulants, so.
Okay, here's blueberries. She loves berries, and also makes them into pie using her magic. What are we gonna do? Go back to him and yell at him for no reason? We also kept your wrong one in case you wanted to look at it some more.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason we came here is to get her back.
So yeah, when I first suggested it, and out of the blue, I never expected, like, I think the big moment of the game, because early on we had, like, a lot of problems with the game because there was a lot of waiting around and visiting multiple places, like, just trying to find the flag of the thing we needed to do next to move on. I think what kind of turned it around at first was us finding the KFC in the game.
What? There's a KFC in the game?
Yeah, because you told me that I was like, why the fuck is this here? And then you had to explain to me that, you know, Japan kind of likes KFC for some reason.
Yeah, it's like tradition to eat it on Christmas for whatever reason.
I was like, that's kind of interesting. I wouldn't have fucking expected that. But hey, it's there. Either that or it was a generic, like, fried chicken place.
Okay, well, there's a bunch of people that have to talk to us. I'm gonna check all the quests. Dr. Giovanni.
And I will use my jumping skills. And then,
Giovanni?
and then we ended up getting into, like, the ridiculous, like murder alien plot stuff. Oh my god, game, pick up.
It's not the game's fault, it's the computer's fault, just to let you know.
You can keep letting me know, but it's not helping. And me slapping my monitor is also not helping.
I mean, slapping your monitor is not going to do anything other than potentially harm the monitor. The monitor is not what's doing this, the computer.
Oh, we're actually gonna go on a mob thing with our criminal friends.
They want to relax. It's not a mob thing. It's more like a chillax thing.
He's gonna take us to the mob bar. No one's moved upstairs besides the granary lady. Who the hell's Daffodil? Oh, the cat.
Yeah, Daffodil's the cat.
Oh, yeah, she just immediately gave us an opal. Mickey, we just talked. You are not practical people, that is a lie.
You forget to feed him? Is that what this is about?
No, he wants particular food. Can you do lobster roll?
Yeah, I can.
Do we have lobster?
If the game wants to cooperate with me here, but it's your computer, because also your Discord cuts out whenever this happens, so...
Well, I mean, I can't think of any... I mean, I could go into Task Manager and, like, try to turn off a bunch of stuff, but, like, the programs themselves...
Just remember in the future that you should always restart your computer. Anyway.
Your bones, but you're a bird.
Okay, lobster and flour. That's easy enough. It's interesting the audio is skipping now.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Well, I guess we'll just have to play the game as long as it's going to be even relatively stable.
Well, do you see Giovanni around, or is he still fucking on the island?
I don't... I mean, I haven't seen him in a while.
Quest is to talk to Giovanni, so we have to
what is the,
figure out where he is.
Does the subtext, like, give us a clue about where he ended up?
I assume he might still... It says, oh no, I've got to tell Giovanni some hard truths. So my thought is Giovanni never came back to the ship and he's still on the one island, so he's still on Oxbury.
He gave us 2 antique busts, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, he just gives us shit, but...
What?
My guess is Giovanni might still be on Oxbury then. So let's just go to Oxbury and double check that he's not there.
You think he's whining like a little bitch?
Well, no, because he doesn't know what we told her. Because that's what the quest is, to deliver the hard news.
Okay, so ash, zinc, which we're not doing right now, so we can't make this.
We don't have the bottle. Literally everything we need to upgrade right now requires
We already upgraded
zinc.
you.
Yeah, it's zinc. There's one thing we can upgrade with zinc. I already know the answer. There's one thing we need to upgrade with zinc, and just zinc is all we need. And the other things all require this ectoplasm stuff, which we can't get yet, or we haven't found yet. So that's everything. That's literally everything.
Okay, I'll just go.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was just expecting you to go.
Sorry, gotta go in my usual 10 frame self.
Yeah, no, I don't remember much of Metal Slater Glory, like all the details of it. I just remember it was really bad and it was really entertaining because of how bad it was.
Do you remember the final, like, do you remember the final section?
I remember, like, the weird gameplay thing of the final section, yeah.
Where we had to, like, shoot the same alien, like, 15 times because it, like, wouldn't move properly.
Yeah, I don't remember all the details to it, but... Alright, game's loading in, so the game's gonna be really rough for a second.
I guess that's
Giovanni.
I guess that would explain why Elden Ring kept crashing.
Yeah, it's important to, because stuff builds up in the cache, and it doesn't clear. Where is Giovanni?
He's bitching on the roof somewhere because he's a little whiner.
No, I doubt he's on the roof. I doubt he's on the roof. But yeah, essentially stuff builds up in your cache, and then...
Where are you, Giovanni?
It's not gonna clear unless...
Seriously, where's Giovanni?
probably on a specific island, and she probably said, but we weren't paying attention. And splitting the screen's probably gonna make the game run really rough. If the game didn't already crash, we'll find out here.
I'm amazed it's, like, still going.
I mean, for all we know, the stream's down. Because remember, this is a computer-wide issue. This isn't just the game.
Yeah, I mean, I could check that. But if I alt tab out of it, everything might die.
That's also potentially true. I'll just check by going to YouTube on my phone.
Hello, YouTube. We're acknowledging you for once.
Really? Yeah, we're still live.
Well, yeah, I didn't think it was gonna, like, die entirely. I thought it might, like, frames might drop or something.
Yeah, the loading screens are taking longer too.
Yep. And you also got the additional loading screens on top of the loading screens.
Okay, there's Giovanni. I don't know, something weird needed to load, I guess.
Giovanni was the one causing the problems. His non-existence. Wait, he was hiding in the chicken coop? Oh, you have chickens now.
Yes, we have chickens now. I don't know how we ended up with 3 chickens, though.
Wait, that was it?
No, that was... Talk to him again. Go, talk to him. Because the actual quest is to pick the talk option. So, he had something to say about the fact that we have a chicken coop now, but...
Yes, you do. You absolutely 100% do. Oh, we're finally getting him a house?
Maybe, otherwise... I didn't read it because the game lagged the hell.
Yeah, you're probably getting a lot worse than I am because it has to go through a stream to get to you. I mean, at least you got your lobster rolls to give to Ding Dong.
I don't even remember who... Oh, okay, Bruce. Wait until Astrid is ready to talk. Okay, that's all.
Okay, so is that going to be the end of her quest? Oh yeah, we gotta go back to... Humming Village?
Nope, it was Ashenvale Park. What?
Oh yeah, you finally got your peaches.
I see that, but I'm gonna...
Oh, and also Bruce is dying. That's unfortunate. Wow, you are not a hungry buddy. Yep, that's how milk works. You don't have to put it in a machine so it doesn't kill you.
I mean, that's how old-timey milk worked.
Yeah, old-timey milk, that would kill you.
There's fish in a lobster roll?
Well, technically.
Mickey can't eat that.
Why'd you ask for it?
Well, he didn't know.
Fuck you. This? Well, I'm fucking sorry that I gave you the other lobster roll. Which reminds me, I need to go cook random bullshit because we're running out of fucking food.
Hold on. I do need to cook more, but I need to make fried chicken for the boys there.
Is that chicken and oil?
Yes.
Well, at least you got one chicken left. That'll be ready in forever.
Ready to talk, by the way.
I'm going. Yeah, work is never done.
And the boys have another idea.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh, they're over there. What, are they fishing now? So her whole quest was just resolving the Giovanni bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, fair
We were
enough.
making her help her make peace with the Giovanni bullshit.
You want to go to a mountain?
So they want to go camping with us because we've been doing such a great job.
Camping in a Cadillac? Okay, so where the hell is this place?
Oh,
it's
north,
over
I
there.
think. No, I don't. That's not it. It's north. Oh, this game's gonna make me punch my monitor any second now.
That's
Nope.
Crow's End.
It was north of where we were.
There's a walrus.
Yeah, but pretty sure.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay, is there anything on the road?
We can't go there because we need the mist. We need the mist
Yep.
thing to get over there. So
What do we need to do that?
So there's a spirit we can pick up now that we have the bounce ability. So go to, or don't.
Okay, what do you want to go to?
Go to the fast travel thing right there to the right. The little bus stop. Yep. Because it's on the other side of the map, so we are not sailing there the long way.
But how about the really long way? Do we need to make any materials? Because I can't think of anything.
We need zinc, but we'll get there eventually. There's no rush for anything right now. If that helps make sense of it all.
Oh, we're at the bus stop. Okay, so
Okay, it's in the lower left.
is it over here?
Look around at the islands nearby. I'll know it by the name of the island. No, it's not that one.
Restuno,
That one. The
Hikarashima.
lighthouse, the spirit, and resources found.
Did that happen?
Did you pick a bus stop?
I didn't even know if I clicked anything.
Okay, yeah, it needs. It's nighttime, so we can't do it. You can talk to him to continue the quest.
Can I drown him,
No.
please? I wouldn't call it a look, more as a punch in the face. Or maybe, I don't know, just putting my hat on your face, so I don't have to look at you. She doesn't even allow you to stay on the sofa. Just go to the guest house and stay there. No one's there. You just want me to build you a bar? You guys don't have any money. What do you mean on the tab for it?
Hold on, let me pull the fried chicken out first.
Okay, house. We don't have plan for house. Wait, what am I doing?
Hit B. The game freaked out and you hit too many buttons while the game was like frozen and you moved forward. So we're looking for lounge.
Oh, wait, is it in the one?
Probably.
I have cellar. Is it in 3?
If the game was functioning, I would be able to tell you, but I can't. I'm not actively getting to watch you flip through things in a singular file. It jumps forward every single time.
Oh, I found it. We need ash, plank, and zinc ingot, which we don't have.
Well, I think we can cut more ash, can't we?
Well, yeah, but the rocks are posing a problem.
Okay, well we can. Once it's daytime, because we need it to be daytime. Hold on, I'm gonna sleep so that we can travel for
No, I've been pulled out of my menu. Ah!
Which may have froze the game. Because I know this game did something once where because things got weird.
No, it did go through it. Except it kept the menu up somehow.
Can you move your character?
Well, yeah, but he's gotta go through. Well, she's gotta go through her animation.
That's fine. I just want to make sure you can move your character.
No, I'm just frozen
there was
forever.
one time we did something weird and like froze your character.
Damn it! I got trapped. I'm now trapped in the bus stop.
Well, hold on. The game's freaking the fuck out, so I can't do anything.
You and your habits. You picked the bus stop, and unfortunately, you're on the other side of a broken stream.
I mean, you can move it too, I'm pretty sure, on the screen. I'm pretty sure either of us can move it.
Oh, did the game finally fully crash?
No, I don't know if it fully crashed.
Nope, it's still here.
Where'd my character end up? Okay.
I don't know how you ended up... Oh, you were at the bus stop thing.
Okay, let me
do it in the 10 seconds that I get before it dies again. Ta-da! Okay, we need Ash Plank.
I don't want to wait till...
Why, are we already there?
Well, no, I wanted to set the route there, because if I open this up, it's going to close that out. Like, you can't cut the logs while I have the map screen pulled up. So I wanted to set the map screen for us to go.
You might just want to do that, because it's going to take longer for me to, like, do that.
Because then, yeah, now if you hit finalize, you can start cutting the logs.
This is going to be very interesting.
I don't know why you did, like, 15 of them. We didn't need that many cut right now.
Well, considering what's going on, this might actually be a benefit. Hey, Cat, why don't you go talk to that question mark?
I can't.
Gad, how have you not learned to speak? We've been doing this for 14 hours. Actually, probably a lot longer than that. Well, we should have enough ash planks at least. God, why does everyone want my attention?
Because we have like 7 characters on this boat right now.
She is anti-smugging at us so hard. Tell Giovanni to go drown himself. Want to go back to the park?
You have to go to the park anyway, but...
Said the lady who's no longer working. That's kind of morbid that the quest is called the beginning and the end. It's also kind of creepy. Yeah, this game isn't even trying anymore. It's like lagging every microsecond now.
Computer.
So where did you drive us to, Kat?
I drove us to where the one spirit we couldn't get to was that one time.
Oh, we're back in Japanese lighthouse land?
Yes.
You really want to recruit the lighthouse keeper? You might be an asshole. Is the second part of this game gonna be everyone's a jerk?
No, I don't think so.
How do we know that Bev isn't a jerk?
I don't know, she's pretty nice. Bruce and Mickey are coming, you know, they were mean at the beginning, but now they're being really nice. You know, they're like, hey kid, you did a great job. We want to take you. Game crashed.
Yep. I mean,
well,
it's getting there. It's almost crashing.
Well, on my end, it crashed. Like, I am not in the game anymore. The game is no longer open.
Fuck. Well, I guess we'll have to
so, like,
maybe do a reload.
The game will crash.
I mean, it's getting there. Well, you want to just start reloading things then and getting back into the stream?
I mean, I recommend you restart your computer, to be honest. Because it's just going to be more of the same, if not worse, because you're going to be forcing a computer that's already heaving to try to boot up the game from scratch again.
Well, I mean, if it's already crashed, I mean, it's not going to really do anything to, I don't know, try and continue it.
Because the game fully shut down for you, right?
No, it was still loading very slowly.
Oh, but right now, is the game still alive or not?
I tried to alt-tab out of it, so now I'm waiting to see what happens.
Gotcha.
Okay, I got back to my desktop at least. It looks like the game like completely disappeared, so it might have just completely like crashed itself out.
Yeah, the game might have crashed.
Oh no, it's there. Probably should just shut it down though.
At this point, as I said, I'd restart your computer, because it was not working good.
Yeah, this might just be a hard reset sort of deal. It looks like nothing's moving.
Yeah, I can hear it in your Discord that there's